And we're live. Congratulations, everyone. We did
it. Yay! Yay!
Success.
Where can I collect my cookie?
Where can I receive my participation pay?
You're getting paid
for the cookie. I have not yet.
You're not.
For the participation, ask someone else.
Validation, please.
And it's already turning into a circus.
Okay, everyone. Okay. Hello and welcome to the very first episode of this new streamed game here on my friend Ryan's channel. We would have had it on my channel, but I was having too many technical difficulties, so I pawned it off on him.
I am what we call the mug.
So, this is a streamed Dungeons & Dragons game. Yes, I know many of you probably are going to be saying, but why are you doing this with the whole OGL thing that happened last month? It's because I started planning this in freaking September, and I'm not changing course now.
The balls is OGL.
The open game license.
Oh.
The thing that allows anybody to make stuff for D&D. Including streamed games like this one. Yes.
So we should probably explain that this is a homebrew campaign, so if you're expecting any normalcy...
This is a very homebrewed campaign. I have previously made stuff for Dungeons & Dragons, namely in 3.5. I released a book that sold decently well back then.
3.5, the bad edition.
Do you want them to cancel us?
Yes, Ryan, please do not make fun of 3.5.
To be fair, they'll be canceling his channel, not yours.
Yeah, don't make fun of 3.5 when 4th edition exists.
I don't even know anything about. That's how bad 4th edition was. I don't know anything about it.
There are good things from 4th edition, but anyways, this is not an edition war contest.
Yeah, that's fair.
But before we begin, I want each of the players to go around and introduce themselves. Not their characters, themselves.
Oof.
Okay.
So we're going to start with Nicole.
Hello, I am Nicole. I am I've been in the RPG scene for a little while, not, doing much besides, DMing a campaign for a couple of years now, actually about 6 years now, I think. And that campaign is ongoing, and so I'm really happy to, play as a player for once, and I am also Eliza's partner. So that's me.
So clearly you're going to have privileges.
Yay.
Alexa?
Hello, I'm Alexa. I've been in the tabletop scene for, I think 4 years now? Yeah, 4 years? 4 or 5. I'm constantly losing track, and I honestly don't know when I'll stop trying to keep track. I do art, though not really commission stuff, labor stuff, and all that. But yeah, I'm happy to actually be here, while also figuring out what I'm going to do for my players on my Tuesday game.
Alan?
I be dude B. I be here. I aspire to be Cookman.
Well, you didn't call yourself Chrysanthemum this time.
Yeah, I didn't call myself Chrysanthemum. I have a horrible time with names. I've also confused my own pronouns before, so that's also a thing.
I feel like for the sake of people who possibly, like me, didn't mishear you, you did say cook, man.
Yes.
Right.
What
did you think he said?
Something that could possibly get us banned on Twitch.
Yes.
Speaking of which, is there anything we should say, aside from the usual racial slurs and all that?
Yeah. Please, everybody in the comments, no bigotry, no hatred. Try to keep,
keep it civil.
Yeah, keep it civil, and try not to make things too
chaotic.
Try to keep things be a little PG-13.
So,
by swearing.
So ill-advised members. Yes, I'm in a free company from Final Fantasy 14. And ill-advised members, I can see you there. I know you're there. This is referring to you specifically.
Do I need to watch my language?
No. Basically, this is for the people in the chat.
Right.
Oh, thank fuck.
I was about to say, if it was for me, if it's swearing, then we might want to get a bleep button. For me.
Yeah, most likely.
Next up, Hum, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Hum. I'm our resident English Northerman. I've been playing D&D, I think, for maybe 7 years or so. And unfortunately, due to real life commitments, I will be in and out. I'll be kind of in the background, trying to keep these guys trying to keep things going.
I already have plans on how to have your character do stuff, even if you're not here. Next up, Moira.
Hey, how's yous doing? My name is Moira, and I'm the resident New Yorker. Hey, anyone want to join me for bacon, egg, and cheese on a roll, salt, pepper, ketchup? Hey, I'm joking, that's not me.
We're doing regional accents, all right.
Yeah, you're gonna have to play that character the whole time, in addition to your actual character.
Hey, I'm Joe Bag of Donuts. Hey, and I'm here with Tommy Salami and Joey Pepperoni.
Hey, you. I'm walking in.
You already know who the jokers are.
I'll get to doing, Doc.
But yeah, I've been playing like D&D, like Dungeons and Dragons, since shortly after I graduated high school, and that was some number of years ago. I've just been a serial player, haven't really DM'd, and I'm okay with that. And just happy to be here. And since we're mentioning relations, I am Nicole's partner.
Yes. And for those of you wondering, we're all poly.
Yep.
Okay.
No,
But don't mean everywhere. Don't mean everywhere. I mean,
Just those three. Just those three.
Yes.
Just the three.
Well, I'm pretty sure others in here might be poly. We're not entirely sure.
Even I'm not sure.
Next up, Necro.
Hello, I'm not poly. I go by Necro Mojo. Most people call me Necro.
Whatever you say, Mark.
Shush. Shut up. I've been doing D&D for about 8 years now. DMing for 7. Various systems. Blah 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 blah. Play 3.5 mixed bag. And so we've been part of the tabletop RPG community for 8 years, possibly maybe 9. I think it's 8.
Next up, Ryan.
Hi, I'm Ryan. I'm be hosting our game here with the Chuckle course. And yeah.
Chuckles.
I was going to say something else, but I stopped myself to be mature.
Chuckle nuts.
You could have said it to Chuckle Brothers.
Yeah, true. But when you're not finding us here, earlier in the week, you'll be finding a few of these faces being Power Rangers on this channel.
Yes.
Yeah.
And when I'm not here, earlier this very day, you can find me on I forget what the channel's name is. I think it's 1 sec.
1 second. Table Troop Games.
Thank you, Eliza. I'm over there. We mostly play World of Darkness games, where in this game I am a gender non-conforming doctor who may or may not have killed someone. Wasn't my fault.
And I am your lovely DM for this game. My name is Eliza. I have been playing tabletop games since 1992.
The year I was born.
I was 7 years old when I got started. You can blame my mom.
Blame think.
But I have played systems. I've been playing tabletop games since then. I've played 2nd edition, 3rd edition, 3.5, 4th edition, 5th edition. I have played other systems. I just have always found D&D to be the system I'm best at running. Well, other than Call of Cthulhu.
Better than me, who's just a terrible DM overall.
You're not a terrible DM.
You are a good DM.
Honestly,
definitely better than me.
Honestly, I'm thinking reverse psychology might work on him.
But anyways, this is a game taking place in a world that I have been crafting since middle school. This is the World of Aeraus. Alan has been in several games taking place in this world before. Unfortunately, he remembers none of it.
True.
Well,
unfortunately,
little bits and pieces here and there.
Some
of them is rubbish.
As established earlier, though, Alan is Frozen Caveman lawyer, so memory issues are understandable.
Alan is also possibly gender casual.
I don't know what that means, but probably.
It basically means somebody who doesn't care what their pronouns are.
I like to call it gender fuck.
I've literally called myself it before.
Isn't that in reality what most people feel? Like they don't really care.
Not really. Like lots of people do care.
Yeah.
It depends really. Like
That sounds like somebody who's non-binary. What they would say.
Yeah.
Is it normal? Is it normal?
Like,
it just feels like it should be normal that nobody
do you
cares.
think are you processing something right now? Or?
Okay.
What?
We're here to D&D, not discuss gender issues.
Yes.
That'll be for a separate podcast that Eliza will probably run when she, on her list of 5 million projects she wants to do.
Yes.
Yeah, that brings us to, we will be having some technical issues today because I don't have the maps finished because I was busy getting everything else set up for today, as well as setting up things for other things that I need to be done before a certain time period, and moving.
So yeah, everything's just sort of.
Yeah. For reference for everyone, they were supposed to be moving in December.
Yes. Yeah.
See how well
you can blame the fact that the freaking apartment that next to the one that we moved into actually caught on fire for that.
I'm sorry. What?
I'm sorry. That is something I
didn't tell. You didn't. That is news.
I only learned about that last week.
Oh my god.
It's Eliza. I am not shocked. I'm more.
I'm
more shocked.
Understandable.
I'm more shocked. A rift to another dimension didn't open in the apartment next to her.
Okay, if we're going to another dimension in the apartment next to me, I'd probably go through it.
You are the contact.
Anyway, back to the game. Back to the game. Enough sidetrack.
But anyways, today, this map that you're currently seeing on screen is of the continent of Sainvar, which is on the middle world of Aeraus. We are not currently there. We are currently about a couple miles, well, actually a couple 100 miles beneath that, in the mantle city of Cartilas. The mantle city is massive. Large enough that you could fit several ships from port to stern, just everywhere, just on top of each other in there. You could build a skyscraper the size of the Empire State Building inside of it and not reach the top with the highest point. The stones there create a glow that makes it so it seems like it's always a form of twilight, while the street levels have lights that make it even brighter. These people are not residents of this city. They're all visitors. each of these characters are just visiting the city for their own reasons. And as we begin, each of them has been thrown into the taken to the local courthouse or prison.
I was about to say, yeah, visitors. We weren't visitors for long.
I was about to say, I'm not exactly a prisoner.
That's why I said, look, some of you
visitors as guests.
Yes, you're guests of the local law enforcement.
I'm just saying, someone is expecting a call from me.
I was supposed to leave here yesterday.
They will come for me if I don't contact them.
As we reach the holding cells, which is also the same area, the holding cells, which are right across from where they keep the short-term prisoners before they're sorted, as well as the people that are there for paperwork. The people who are there for paperwork are in one cell, non-violent prisoners in one other cell, and a third cell is for violent prisoners. Only one of them is in the cell for violent prisoners. Hi there, Necro.
Wait, what?
You tried to escape a guard. You're in the cell for violent prisoners.
Yep.
But 6 of these 7 are in this room. In one of the cells is the 3 people that are there just for paperwork. Agamida. What?
Is it bad that I thought I'd be the only one in here?
No, but there's actually 2 cells for people that are waiting paperwork. So Agamida's in her own cell, while Sidon and Dorian are in another. Then there's the cell for non-violent criminals, which currently consists of I forgot your character's name, Ryan.
Dimitri.
Demeter and Demeter and Vixen. And finally, in a cell all to himself, like Agamida, but not the same way, is... I will learn your characters' names. Is Colton. First session, I'm still learning every character's name.
It's why
I won't know anyone's names till the end of the sessions.
It's why I have
I'm bad with names.
It's why I have my name on my on the Roll20.
Yeah, if you guys could all change your names on Roll20 to your character name, that would be lovely.
If I could, I would do that. I just don't remember how.
Okay, Alan, go to the cogwheel, and then it's like the first thing under personalization and display.
It's the only thing under personalization and display.
I think you can actually technically... You can actually do it slightly differently, if I remember. DM, I'm pretty sure if you set the character sheets to being controlled / played by the people who play them, they can actually change the name without changing their display name.
Yeah, down under the text box is as, and you can choose who.
Well, just for now, just change the display name and I'll fix it all later. If that's okay.
Oh no, maybe never mind. But the as does not work.
Really?
Change display.
So that means they
changed the name. Haha. So I did the take.
Necrohum, you're the ones who need to finish changing, and we'll move forward.
So far, all as does is change your bottom picture to be that which your character sheet is showing. It's why if I have as set on my character sheet, I have my little lion boy picture. But if I do normal, it goes to my default portrait.
Okay.
Trying to find an orc character that isn't from Critical Role. I've got nothing against Critical Role. It's just,
Also, I will be eventually having character art done for every single one of the characters, so we aren't using actual images from do not belong to us, because if we ever want to monetize this, we cannot be using that.
Well, I have actual artwork for my character
I
because
blatantly have some random thing I found online way back when.
Then I think for now I'm just going to leave my my image imageless because.
Necro, can you change your name in Roll20 to your character name?
And Mark has gone MIA again.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Comp will and
Yeah, thing's been fucky.
Can you change your character name in Roll20 to your character name?
Yeah,
your name. Yeah.
Things are going fucky.
I'm the only one here with actual artwork for my character because I am actually prepared and amazing.
excuse me, I made my own I cannot talk. I actually made my own character art.
Yes.
Well, I'm sorry. I can either do art and live by myself. I don't have what we call spare income.
I offered to make it free of charge.
You did?
Yes. Everyone's.
Yeah.
We'll talk
She
later.
did.
Okay, fair enough.
But anyways,
We had never done what my character was until recently, so I couldn't take her up on the offer.
Yeah, fair enough. Awesome.
anyways.
And I have self-control issues when I really like a character I make.
To be fair, you're allowed to have self-control issues.
Anyways.
Some of you have been in the cells for multiple days. Some of you have been there for a single day. Others have been there for just a few hours.
I've been here for a day.
Just whistling.
As you. By the way, remember who you are in cells with. I would have an image for that, but once again, maps are not done.
You haven't told who I'm in a cell with.
You are in a cell with
A pineapple.
You are in a cell with
Hi, Mr. Pineapple.
Sidon. You are in a cell with Sidon.
Sidon.
Hello.
Is he a bunny?
No. They're a kobold.
Ah. Sup?
Hello. He doesn't
And next-
look happy.
Right next to your cell is the holding cell that Agamida is in. And right alongside Agamida is a small little cat.
Yeah, they
Apparently they let me keep it.
Agamida has her pet bear cat in her cell with her. So the bear cat is a kind of goofy looking cat. And it's rather large for a cat. And she's she's using it as a pillow and kind of sleeping and is almost entirely motionless. She almost doesn't look alive.
And in another cell across the way is Demeter and Vixen.
Demeter's just sitting there in his dress with his little booties on. His claws painted with different rainbow coloured makeup and just whistling happily. Whistle, whistle. I can't whistle in real life, otherwise I would be. And just kicking his feet back and forth. Just happy. He'll be out of here once those guys show up and explain that he was just helping them, move their stuff.
They got caught too, didn't they?
What do you mean? They were just moving their stuff down the way, and I helped.
And also in that cell is Vixen.
Yeah, Vixen is just kind of like sitting there. Is there like a cot or a bed in the cell, or is it just...
Yes, there are three cots, well, three like cot-like things that are attached to the wall that you can sit on as benches or lay down on this cot.
Okay, Vixen's just laying down, just kind of not entirely happy with the situation that she's in, with her like clothes just stained with ale that that person poured on her head, and she just wants to get out of here and get back to her stuff and maybe clean up her instrument.
Yeah. And in the final cell
Eliza,
is Colton.
Eliza, how much of my stuff do I have on me?
You have your clothes and possibly like possibly that's probably you probably just have your clothes and some basic stuff on you.
Right, can I have my brush on me? My hairbrush?
Yes, you can have your hairbrush.
You could use it as a shiv.
Oh my god.
I'm in a non-violent cell. I'm assuming they wouldn't care. Unless I try to use it. I poke Vixen with the hairbrush a bit. Hi.
Oh.
Do you want me to clean up? You want me to clean up your hair a bit while you rest? Your hair's a bit messy.
I'd feel bad. I'd like to wash it first. Someone in the audience didn't quite enjoy my performance, and
from his tiny little bag they said was safe for him to keep, he pulls out some hair care products.
Oh, thank you. I just want to get out of here and just take a nice long bath.
Yeah, using his war skin with some water in it, he washes your hair a bit and does up your hair a bit because looking bad's not going to help you feel better.
Thank you. I do appreciate that. I wish I had one of those, like, what are they called? The cleansing orb things. I should probably get one of those.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds cool.
Oh, because I'm not like a magic user, but it has that prestidigitation cleaning spell thing in it.
They look very confused. You're saying big words they do not understand.
I've seen them around, but they're all also a little bit pricey, so never got one. But thank you. I do appreciate this.
So Demia starts washing and cleaning up your hair. Actually, just lay there to rest. Wanting to help, but he's stuck in this cell, so he might as well try to make someone happy.
And in the final cell, that's further in the back, able to see all what's happening in all these other cells, is Colton.
Mm-hmm.
Where you see a lizard person sleeping in the cell closest to the entryway. An orc and a kobold in a cell that's nearby that. And finally, a third cell that has a cat person and a shifter where the cat person is literally, the lion folk is literally just taking care of the shifter's hair.
Yeah, tidying up their hair, making it clean, probably fix up their makeup a bit.
Yeah, Colton's probably just sitting in his cell quietly right now, probably just looking around, observing, looking for any, basically just trying to take in what exactly is around him and available.
And while all of you are dealing with being in this cell, in a room not too far from there, a put-upon Kitsune who's been working here for the past year is being handed a pile of paperwork.
Thank you.
Okay, we have about 7 or 8 people in the.
Supposed to be covering the paperwork for a guy who ate someone's pet. Yeah.
That's one of them. There's also apparently there's an incident at a bar. We're a little short-staffed today because, well, actually I don't know why. Some people just didn't show up today.
Did they at least fill out the proper paperwork?
Yeah, some of them sent their paperwork in. Apparently, one of them just sent in the thing saying that, that chasm thing that happened yesterday.
So I'll just it's just a casual chasm, just a casual chasm. Just a casual chasm.
Yes, casual
As long as they
chasm.
filled out the proper paperwork, that's all that's needed.
Yeah, we need you to handle the people that are in the short-term holding cells. So if you can go through there and just make sure that you have paperwork for each of them, the way to the short-term cells, right?
Down the hall to the left.
Yeah, down the hall to the left. It's the third door on the far side, I think.
Understood.
As you then take the paperwork, the large pile of paperwork you've been getting. I'm assuming that you're either putting it in your pockets or carrying it somehow.
It's in the magic pocket.
Okay.
With all the rest of the paperwork. It's almost to capacity. 10 pounds worth of paperwork.
As you walk down the path, the stone clacking beneath your feet as you open up the large sealed door leading to the holding cell room.
What do I see?
You see a sleeping lizard person on the ground. You see with a cat being used as a pillow. You see a rather shy and scared-looking kobold in a cell with a large orcish man. You see a lion folk taking care of the hair and makeup of a resting shifter, and you see an elf of some kind in the far back with just in the farthest back cell that's labeled for violent people that are in the waiting cells.
I checked my paperwork to see which one was the one that ate the pet. Because that's what I'm supposed to start with.
That is the one in the first cell, the lizard folk, who is currently asleep.
I sigh. I knock on the bars, making a bit of noise. Sir? Excuse me, sir. The one sleeping on the floor. I need your attention, please.
Nicole, your
Agamida is will like stir a little bit, but not wake up. I don't think that's enough. She's a heavy sleeper.
Yep.
Sir. Excuse me, sir. I reach behind me, pull out the quarterstaff, kind of poke you on the floor a little bit. Sir, I need you to wake up, sir.
As soon as the quarterstaff touches Agamida, she like leaps up and like pulls out her glaive and starts like swinging it wildly around her cell until.
Well, you try to do that, but your glaive is currently not on you.
Oh, it's not on her. Okay, so they took her stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, she's like slashing with her claws, blindly around her until she realizes that she is not being threatened.
Could you please calm down, sir? I need your attention, please.
Agamida has your attention.
Thank you. I am here to process your paperwork. I am Sachiko from the DMV. I believe you're in here for consuming someone's pet. Once we have the proper paperwork filled out for that, you can be on your way.
Sachiko can do paperwork while Agamida sleeps.
I need your signature on many papers, and I must ask you some questions.
Question: What is the signature?
You can put an X if you don't know how to write. I just need you to make a note of your own.
Agamida can write. Of course Agamida can write. But what is signature?
Signature is your name. Basically, it says that you understand the charges that you've been met with, and that you may or may not have intended to do harm.
Agamida has not finished reading the rulebook. Agamida is still reading rulebook. Will take some time to understand.
Understandable, sir. I just need to get the paperwork out of the way. I'll explain as much as I can as we do this.
Agamida can sign name, but is it against rules to sign without understanding?
Yes, I will have to ensure that you understand why you are here, and
this book is very large. Agamida will be here for weeks.
I will do my best to ensure that you get out of here as fast as possible.
Agamida can only read so fast. Will you read the book to her while she sleeps?
Unfortunately, I have not filled out the paperwork to do that, sir. I wish I could. It would speed up my job so much. But I can't.
Agamida just tear out the rules that she likes and then say she understands those?
Unfortunately, no, sir. We have many, many rules and regulations, many of which can land you in prison, as you are now. My job is simply to process people.
Agamida will sign her name. She understands the rules now.
I will do my best to explain any rules that are relevant to the paperwork.
Agamida understands all of the rules. No need.
Do you understand that you're not supposed to consume random creatures within the city without proper permission?
Yes, Agamida understands. Next question.
Do you recall what kind of creature you consumed?
Yes, Agamida recalls. Next question.
What kind of creature was it?
Agamida forgot. What are you talking about?
No.
Do you remember what you ate for breakfast last week?
What kind of creature did Agamida eat?
A cat.
It says
it doesn't matter. It no longer matters what kind of creature it was. So
unfortunately, I have to document everything.
Do you write down that Agamida forgot?
Yes.
Okay, moving on. Next question.
Do you have any intention of recompense for the bereaved?
What is recompense?
Do you wish to compensate for the slaughter of the person's pet?
Agamida is not sure why she would do that, but so no.
Understood.
The answer is no.
That has been documented.
Okay, next question.
According to the laws, I believe you're to be retained for another 3 days and then be released. I need your signature on these 5 pages. I will point out where. I hand you a...
Agamida understands the laws. Hold on. Agamida understands the laws, and the laws say that she can be released today.
Review the paperwork. I start shuffling through all of the pages. There's about 10 or 15 of them here.
Yes, Agamida understands. All you need to say is Agamida understands, and things happen.
According to the regulations, I can release you tomorrow if you intend to compensate the individual. If you do not intend to compensate the individual, you're required to stay here for 3 days.
Have you read this book of rules? Do you understand it? Agamida understands it.
job is memorizing that book.
Mm-hmm. So you understand too. Agamida understands.
All I need is for you to sign these papers.
Okay, I will sign.
Passes the clipboard to you. And on the very bottom, there's a line that has nothing above it. Sachiko points to the line. If you mark your name here on these 5 papers above this line, we can move on, and you can go back to sleep.
Very well. Agamida signs her name in Draconic, her native tongue, and also draws a little stick figure of herself next to it, and it just draws an arrow from the name to the stick figure to indicate which prisoner it is, just in case.
This is gonna be great.
And passes.
While you're doing that, Sachi's got another clipboard out and filling out another piece of paper.
I am so glad I briefed Alan on this.
Is this it? I signed all papers.
Feel free to go back to sleep. We'll wake you when it's time to let you out.
Very well. Agamida
continues filling out the piece of paper.
Agamida is hungry. Can food be here?
She flips through a couple of pieces of paper.
You would see things like
I shall return shortly.
Yes.
And she leaves back towards the front.
Agamida prefers any meat of a predator. So if you have predator meat, that is much better.
I will do what I can.
I am now imagining predator meat.
Yes, thank you.
Sachi leaves the area, makes the right, and starts heading back towards the opening area.
You make it to the office where you have to file your paperwork and your desk and everything.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes?
It says here on the regulations that the prisoners should have been fed an hour ago. Have they been fed?
No, I'll have the food right there to them in a few minutes.
Certainly. Sorry for the trouble.
Just tell them
around.
Was that close enough for Agamida to hear?
No.
Okay.
It's in another room that's down a hallway.
Turns around, returns.
And the person you say that the person that you were speaking to goes to head off to get the food.
Next on the list is the one who's in the bar fight, according to the paperwork.
Yep. That would be, as you look, it says that the person mentions that the person is a shifter.
I come back to the cells, turn to the one with the shifter and the person cleaning the shifter in it.
So what do you want your nails to be? Pink, purple, blue? I even have black.
Let's do pink. I think it's been a while. It's been a long time since I've had my nails painted. Let's do pink this time.
Okay. To me, he pulls out some. It's a bit thicker than normal because it's made for lion claws, but it still works nicely for your hand.
Oh, I'll be fine.
Excuse me.
And then,
sir, I require your attention.
Vixen points to herself and says, me?
Yes, I apologize if the term is unsatisfactory. It is what I'm required to say by law.
Oh, you're required to refer to me as sir, even though I'm not a man?
To all individuals that I'm filling paperwork out for, I'm required by law to refer to them as sir. I am here to take your statement on the bar brawl that you were involved in earlier,
Oh,
and
okay.
have you sign a couple documents.
All right.
Also, I apologize for the short-staffed prison. You were supposed to receive your food an hour ago. It seems that you have not.
Well, I've been through worse. I've been on the road for a couple of days, so having to wait a little longer for lunch isn't going to kill me. You don't have to answer questions. Just say you understand.
Oh my god.
You just hear coming from a cell. Dear God, do not listen to that person. Dear God, don't listen to that person.
No!
Oh, that was out of character.
Really?
Can we continue, sir?
Yeah.
I guess. Just one question. I was told that there might be several people that would arrive to speak in my defense. Did those people arrive?
In your
I
paperwork,
start
Alan,
checking my notes.
as you look through your notes, you see that they did arrive and they did give signed statements, and that the paperwork says the stuff says that as soon as the paperwork is finished for Vixen, that she is free to go.
Yes, they have arrived. Once I finish with the paperwork, you are free to go.
And by that I mean once you file the paperwork, not as soon as you finish getting it signed.
Yeah.
All right.
But I'm just telling them what I'm supposed to tell them as the DMV representative. My job sucks.
I still love the DMV.
As a quick aside, here in the I don't know if it's the same way in the rest of the U.S., but the DMV here in New York is actually excellent, and I will not have people disparage it. Anyway, back in character.
Yeah. Again, as an aside, we have some pretty good ones here in Vegas now as well. They've changed a few rules and regulations around.
It can vary here.
It's a running gag.
Depending on the time of the day.
I don't know if
True.
the UK has a DMP. I don't think we do.
Not in the same way that America does.
Anyways, continue.
So after I'm released, what's going to happen to the other person involved in the incident?
Flips through the notes.
You see in your notes that
he should be imprisoned shortly.
Yes.
And pending the fulfilling of the documents, he will be sent to trial and judged appropriately.
Also, if he's found guilty, he will be stripped of his title as Judicar.
Indeed.
Well, and it sounds like they're a bad person, so I'm sure it will happen. From double thumbs up to Vixen.
Yeah.
Now, sir, may I have your account of the events, so I may collaborate them with the testimonies of your compatriots, shall I say?
Okay. Well, I had arrived at the winding path earlier in the day. I had arranged to be a music performer for that evening, and during the performance, a individual was rowdy, saying that they felt they could perform on stage better than I could, and rather than arguing, I invited them to come on stage and join me, because if in fact they were as good as they said they were, I welcome other people to perform with me. Unfortunately, his skills were quite impotent, one could say. He definitely was lacking in the performance department. But rather than shaming him and trying to shuffle him off stage for his lackluster performance, I simply played on. And once I was done with my set, I tried to be charitable and keep up a polite front for the sake of the audience. At that point, he grabbed a mug of ale and dispensed it onto my head, nearly soaking my instrument. While I felt that I would be justified in defending myself at that point, I looked to the bartender. Beck asked for some assistance, stepped away, put my instrument down after cleaning it a bit, and then returned to help Beck, I guess, talk this individual down. The guards were reluctant to assist in removing him, save for one who did seem interested. And he decided to punch me, the belligerent person decided to punch me in the stomach. At that point, I decided that I was done being charitable, and if the guards were not interested in defending me and in removing this person, it seemed that it was left to Beck and myself to remove this individual ourselves. So I punched him square in the stomach, and he deposited his dinner on the stage.
Understood, sir. Seems to check out. Thank you. I'll need you to sign the following documents. One is a permit for you to perform at the bar. It was submitted a bit slow. One is for your performance. One is for the altercation. And one is a confirmation that you have indeed fulfilled the regulations of the previous forms. Once you've signed these, I can submit these, and once they're through, you can be released. I apologize for the inconvenience.
And assuming that this judge who assaulted me is convicted, I assume there will be some sort of compensation for my pain and suffering.
I flipped through a few notes.
Yes.
And come to a page that does indeed state there shall be some compensation, but it does not state what. That's to be determined by the court. So I turn to you again and state the following. Yes, it would seem that if he is convicted, the court will determine what his compensation to you shall be. It should be forthwith upon his conviction, if he is convicted.
Well, all right.
Sachi hands you the clipboard with your documents on it and begins writing on another clipboard, recording a few things here and there.
And I sign my name, Vixen, on all where I'm supposed to, and then hand them back to Sachi.
Thank you very much. I shall be depositing these post haste. Puts that one away. Looks through her notes. Next one is just stating cat on the top. So Sachi looks at this and sighs deeply. And tries to figure out what it means by cat.
As you look through the paper that says cat, You eventually realize what it says because people put it in the wrong order. It is a lion folk was arrested due to the fact that they were thought to be working with people smuggling stuff into and out of the city.
Okay.
So just racism.
Turning to the other individual in the same container, looking at him with dead, lifeless eyes.
It's a short line folk boy in a cute little dress and boots, and just smiling at you. He gives you a wave. Hi.
Sachi flips through a few papers, then gently raises her right arm and waves it very lackluster back at you.
Oh, what the DMV has done to this poor girl.
Good day, sir. Do pray tell that your name is not Cat.
No, it's Demeter Lionpaw. Smallpaw, sorry.
Thank you.
Lionpaw is my mother's name.
I start scribbling its stuff back into the bloody document.
Oh god, there is a
I
chance.
will definitely have to report whoever sent in these documents.
Yeah, Demeter Smallpaw. Nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure. I am Sachiko from the DMV, as you likely heard when I addressed the...
Yeah, what's the DMV?
Basically the... Wait. First spark of emotion. Wait. Quickly flips through some papers, like really quickly flips through some papers. Is the central of all documents and bureaucratic processes.
In this case, it's also the Department of Municipal Violations.
I don't think we have.
Sachi just leaves it at innocently hellhole of all bureaucratic operation.
I don't think we have one in the small town I'm from. Mostly, if we need something, we just tell the mayor.
You are a blessed man, my friend.
Oh my god, she could found a friend.
It just smells happy.
I don't know if your character's gonna hate my character or love him because he's gonna play your rules like a fiddle.
So do you need me to tell you what happened? Then, if like you told.
Yes.
He says this once as he goes back to fixing Vixen's nails.
I would indeed appreciate your side of the story.
Okay, so a drake came into my town a few days ago. It was scaring people. I yelled at it told it to go away, but weird light happened, and then when I came to, there was just this weird ash. I don't know what happened. So I got told I should come to the big city to try and speak to a magical person. And once I got into the city, the guards were nice. I spoke to them, told them what I was doing. They let me in. I started walking down some streets, and I saw some guys. They were moving some things out a window, and they told me they were moving. They were just moving apartments, and so I helped them move some stuff into the back of their wagon. I'm sure if you find them, they'll tell you it's a mistake.
I start flipping through some papers to corroborate. According to the documents they submitted, you were trying to steal from that apartment, and they were trying to stop you.
No, I was just... They asked me to help. And I lift up... Yeah, they were having trouble moving this seat thing, and I just helped them. And despite his small frame, he easily just moves one of the the really heavy bed things.
You see them lift up one of the made of solid steel cots that are connected to the wall and cannot be moved without breaking pure steel, and they just lift it.
Deep sigh.
Sits back.
Sir,
Sits back
that's
down.
destruction of property.
Oh, was it?
I'll have to follow a couple more
Sorry, I
pages
didn't realize. Sorry.
It's understandable. I can tell this is an accident.
Yeah, so yeah.
And from your demeanor and from the demeanor and documents I have on the other men, it would seem that the other men were indeed smugglers. And you simply got roped into this. I, however, cannot make a determination on my own. I will file
that's just mean. Why would
the
they do
document
that?
as appropriate. I think they were trying to shift the blame to you so that they can get out of the penalties for smuggling.
Do you think people actually do that? Go online and just lie to people?
No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. No one does that. Not at all.
I would suggest you ignore that.
I wouldn't know what that is.
It's going to be a great campaign.
I strongly suggest you ignore that individual. And it will happen. I suggest you try your best to either hold a optimistic view, unlike me,
It's just for reference, that was not in character.
I'm sure they had a good reason to do it. They probably needed the money for something important. He smiles.
I respect your optimism, sir.
After that, he writes his name on it, but his handwriting. You can tell he's a bumpkin kid, like, you know, from
Chicken Scratch.
Yeah, it's Chicken Scratch. This kid clearly came from a farming community in the deep south.
Give me a sec. I gotta do something real quick.
Wow!
Okay. Language is a ritual spell.
This checks out, sir.
What is copyright English?
I think it might.
Yes, but they don't have 10 minutes. She doesn't have 10 minutes.
That's a good point, actually. Yeah.
Thank you. Smiles.
No one.
And they pull out a pastry from their bag and offer it to you. Here you go. You seem like you need a pick me up.
Thank you.
She
takes it and puts it into her bag as well.
It's just a blueberry muffin.
Appreciated. Again, appreciated.
Bye. I'll go back to.
I'll have these submitted by the end of the day, and I'll also add on some documents that I believe that you are innocent as well.
Thank you. I'll do my best. Sits back down.
Your food should be here shortly.
Yay.
I do apologize again for the wait.
As you say that, a cart comes in carrying a bunch of food. Starts handing it all to the various people in there. Some protein is handed to Gamida, and everybody gets food. Like the kinds of food that they would have had in the documentation for what they would like. Like if you're a vegetarian, you're getting vegetarian food. If you're, stuff like that.
As your food has arrived, I must now take my mandated break. I shall return to deal with the rest shortly. Please enjoy your meal.
Government mandated.
But he turned around and leaves.
No
filling out documents the entire time.
Yeah. The Mia gets back to fixing Vixen's look.
You all get a nice, decent-sized lunch. It's like whatever. Basically, when you got checked into the prison, you were given a thing where you put down what you would prefer to eat, as in because you're all short-stay prisoners, they're not going to be forcing you to eat the same gruel that they give to long-stay prisoners.
My character has gotten written down like just to see how far I can push this. Just like I want a lobster thermidor with triple cooked chips and a side order of collie greens. Thank you.
They give you get a lobster roll with some fries and a small salad.
He'll take it. It's like, you know what? This is a win. I'll take it.
Pretty much, Demia has fruit, has some cooked fish with a side of fruit.
Meanwhile, Sachi's just like vigorously filling out papers.
Yes.
Not eating, just vigorously filling out papers.
I probably got a BOT with a hard-boiled egg and a glass of water.
As you're filling out the paperwork in the office, not much is happening other than the fact that, surprisingly, you notice that there's less people here than there were earlier. There is a slight notice saying that there was a commotion over in the long stay wing of the prison, where they keep the actual people that are being put in prison. But it's nothing that really bothers you that much.
Sachi preemptively starts filling out papers. Why are there so many papers in this city?
Not long after the lunch break ends and you move back to the prison, to the cells, and there are only 3 left to talk to. And in this order, they are the kobold that committed a customs violation. The elf that is trying to escape, that tried to evade arrest, and the orc that
I didn't do anything.
That is under suspicion for trespassing.
Did not trespass.
Same so with an anti-authoritarian.
Yes.
God damn it.
Sachi approaches the cell with the kobold. Good day, sir. Once again, I am Sachiko with the DMV. I must ask you some questions and have you sign some documents.
Yes. Yeah, sure. As he's speaking, it isn't a stutter. His mouth is moving, but it keeps going a bit after his mouth closes.
You may speak however you are most comfortable. I will understand most of what you say for the next half hour.
Please understand that this is not my choice to speak with this device on it. It helps me speak fluently without having to use the language.
Understood. It seems that you were detained from customs. They report that you forgot to fill out the paperwork for transference of a firearm. I'd like to get your side of the story.
That is correct. After a lot of events from the past few days, stress has been given to me, and I tend to forget things when stress is bombarding me.
Understandable. I have brought the appropriate documents for you if you wish to sign them. Then fill them out properly. We can have you out of here shortly.
Thank you, miss.
Since there's not a lot more I have to cover for the violation, I've already filled out most of the other paperwork during the lunch break that you guys had.
Yep.
She passes you a clipboard with about 8 pages on it. I am not kidding you. There's like 8 pages with lines at the bottom for you to sign.
The fins are the fin ears. You guess ear flap things just fold down as soon as he sees the stack of paper. Okay. He accepts them and begins looking through and filling things out.
And in the meantime, again, writing on a different clipboard.
Okay. It doesn't take long for. I'm guessing it doesn't take long for Sidon to fill out the paperwork and hand it back to Sachiko because they really only have to write their name down on 8 pages.
Yeah, he'll get everything signed. And if there's anything that you need me to do, I am willing to assist, and I could even probably mend whatever was broken. Did something break a while ago?
According to my documents, there's nothing reported.
I thought I heard metal breaking about 30 minutes ago.
That sounds bad. I should start filling out some more paperwork on that.
like from the other
yet another clipboard just starts vigorously scribbling away.
By the way, I'm going to ask all of you to make a quick perception check for no reason.
I was actually going to ask, can I roll an Arcana check to see if this poor guy has been like attacked by some weird like shadow variant that has like sucked his charisma score away, so that his ego has just like gone? Can I roll an Arcana? Because I feel like this guy is just something has happened to this guy.
Has your character worked in any situation where you see the loss of humanity?
You can roll a
not this kind. Not
you
this
can roll
kind.
a card and check if her soul is missing.
17.
Her soul is still there.
17. Has this guy been attacked by some shadow variant that has tapped the charisma from him? Like his charisma score. Has it been attacked?
Her charisma score has not been attacked. She's just had to work here for a few years.
The orc,
something like 5 or 6 years, I think it was.
The orc just stands up, just puts his hands on your shoulders, and just says, "Dear God, what has happened to you?"
By the way, I still need everyone to roll perception because it's
yes, I'll roll perception now. Does my passive perception do it?
I got a 20.
Yes. Your passive perception would do it. Yes.
Meanwhile,
Necro.
Thank you, sir. That is
Necro, we need you to roll.
I
appreciate you.
Meanwhile, bad perception makes sense. So I'm doing basically making sure Vixen looks fabulous.
We're just needing Necro to roll.
Meanwhile, I rolled a 23. I know everything.
Exactly. You're the eyes. I'm making sure you're fabulous. Everyone wins.
Necro?
Yep.
Roll. Perception.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Roll perception.
Actually, I believe I'm supposed to speak to the...
Okay, everyone who rolled above a 15 or has above a 15 for their passive perception.
Oh, that would also be me.
No, I have 12.
I got a 20.
What is my passive?
First time I've had a character that has a half decent passive perception. So I'm not used to passive perception being high.
Everyone except for Gamida and Demeter.
And Colton, apparently.
No, Colton has above a 15 for passive, apparently.
Oh, right, passive.
You hear strange sounds coming from the distance, including a few what sound like you could swear you just heard a scream.
Is there a barred window in any of our cells?
Yes, there's one that overlooks the courtyard in the cell that in the cells that you and Darian are in, as well as the cell that Agamida is in. But Agamida did not notice the sound.
I'm guessing this is far above my head where I cannot reach.
If you stood on one of the cots, you could reach it.
Can I look?
Yes.
Sachiko's gonna look Darian and Siren in the eye and say calmly, "It seems like you might be out of here sooner than we thought."
So, you both look out
vigorously, filling out freaking orbs.
So, when this happens,
Sir, I don't know what curse has been put on you, but you need to not do forms right now. That was a scream.
as you look out, you see a person that's you see a person trying to run out of the long stay prison where they keep the dangerous criminals or the criminals who have committed crimes still going to be put away for years. You see somebody trying to run out of the doors, and as they're running, they're screaming, and as they're screaming, you watch as their body slowly starts to turn stone as you hear the scream coming out, and it kind of feels like the scream itself is turning to stone as the person turns to stone, reaching forward as they run into the courtyard.
Oh, no.
Instantly, my character just goes down on the ground, just looks away and goes, "There might be a basilisk."
A what?
A basilisk.
Dangerous creature, turns people to stone, eats the stone to survive.
What happened to you?
By the way, Necro, yes, you are able to.
Yeah. Okay. As he does, as he says, that's like Colton, who, as far as I know, everyone knows is still locked in his cell. Just walks up and goes, "Well, we better get out of here now, shouldn't we?"
Probably.
I wholeheartedly agree. Perhaps we can forego this paperwork if there's this basilisk thing here.
Just a moment. I only have to sign 3 more pages.
Colton is going to walk up behind them, grab the keys, and start unlocking people.
Okay.
I don't have keys on me.
Yeah, you have to go inside the room.
Keys. I'm filling out the paperwork right now to get your keys.
Yeah.
He just goes up. Just stop. Just stop.
Question: how close are all the cells together?
They're within walking distance.
Would they all fit within? Would all the doors fit within a 15-foot cube?
No.
Okay.
There's no knocking your way out of this one.
And with a final signature, Sachi cracks her neck, stretches a little bit, looks at all of you and says, "I'll be back shortly." With the same deadpan voice, and starts walking back towards the entryway.
Something is fundamentally wrong.
Okay, you hear another noise coming from outside in the courtyard. You look to see what it is.
Yes.
Have I got a mirror?
No.
Hold on. I turn to the guy that was told he has a gun. By any chance, you got any shiny reflective material on you?
It would be with your equipment.
I've got plenty. What do you mean?
I need something that reflects, because if there is a fucking basilisk, don't want to look at it directly.
Your equipment's in the other room.
From the bag, from the bag where all his makeups are coming from, pulls out a compact mirror.
That you would have.
I have this.
Puts his hand up to catch it.
Make a dexterity check or acrobatics if you actually know if you sleight of hand.
I'm not going to throw the mirror.
Okay, what are you going to do? Hand it to Colton and have Colton hand it over?
Yes.
Yeah, Colton's out of the cell, by the way, just so you
Once you're the middleman.
Fine.
My mum gave me that mirror. I ain't gonna break it.
Very fine.
And you
he's
take
going
the
to
mirror.
the hands of the mirror, and he's gonna. He's gonna start unlocking the one with the 3 in it, which was Vixen, Demeter, and.
No, Gummy doesn't their own cell. There's only. Vixen and Demeter are in one, and then Sidon and Darian are in another, and then Agamida is in their own cell.
Okay. Colton's going to start while they're busy taking out the windows. Colton's going to start unlocking Demeter and Abigdal. How do you pronounce it? Agamida. Yes, sorry. But yeah, trying to look at Gamida's cell.
Okay, you hand the mirror to Darian. Okay, Darian and Sidon, as you are looking out the window, you see another person on the ground, like frozen in terror, as a hand has come up from the ground, a hand made completely of stone, and has latched onto the person's body, and is slowly pulling the frozen in stone body into the ground.
Sign, after saying that, Sign is staying on the... I'm assuming there's a bench here as well.
Yes.
Yeah, he is staying on the bench, not touching the ground whatsoever.
If you want to, you can roll an Arcana check or a Nature check to see if you know what these are.
Let's see, Arcana or Nature?
Yeah. But just the two of you, because you're the only two who saw it.
That's a soft 20 with a natural 20 on the other side.
Darian?
Oh.
Map guy.
Yeah, what do you want? Sorry, apologies.
Okay.
You can roll an Arcana or a Nature check to see if you can know what this thing that just pulled somebody into the ground is.
I want a reason to roll Nature, but I don't think there is a reason.
They just said Arcana or Nature.
Okay. If you got above a 15, so you would know. These are stonewalkers. These are creatures of myth that haven't been seen in hundreds of years. They have the ability to turn things to stone with a touch, and they pull things into the ground to make more of themselves.
Aren't they supposed to be...
Can I roll Nature to get more info?
You can try.
Aren't these supposed to be in storybooks?
11.
That's the most you got.
Who says they're meant to be in storybooks?
Sidon.
Me.
So, yeah. Do you want to know what also is in storybooks?
Dragons?
Dragons, basilisks, and a massive chasm that opened up in a city where chasms aren't meant to open up.
Well,
that is all true.
Well, chasms do happen naturally as natural disasters, though sometimes animals or supernatural beings can open them.
Why don't you yell
here?
Why don't you yell louder? We haven't drawn their attention yet.
Also, Colton, you have managed.
Just based on common, that, to be fair, that is actually a very good point. I apologize, but if stonewalkers, I don't know this personally, but I can make an educated guess here that since they can move through stone, they probably have some kind of seismic sense.
Yes, they cannot hear voices, but they can hear vibrations through the ground,
which can be created by voices.
Yes, they hear basically think Tremors rules.
Yeah, they basically hear by echolocation more than anything else.
Yeah.
And you did get Agamida's cell open.
Okay.
Agamida is still eating.
And at this point, Sachiko, you have returned with the keys.
Well, everyone's out of their cells.
Have I still got my earring?
Yes.
Since
I'm just
Colton
going to turn my
is
earring on.
opening theirs, I'll just go to the other one and open that one. Behind me on the plate is all of your gear.
I am taking everything I have.
I grab my fishing rod.
I'm grabbing my goggles of, goggles of detection, my rifle, my bag of holding, and my decanter of endless water, which is a thermos with, best I can describe is 1970s or 80s or 90s roller skating rink carpet.
My character goes for his gear, but he's just turning on his earring. Eliza?
Yep. It works with the spell sending. You only get 25 words.
Is Stonewalker one word?
Yes.
Stonewalkers at puts in prison name. Bring help now, or a lot of people die and get replaced by Stonewalkers. Right, that is 22 words. Hold on a second. Move your ass. 25. That's 25. Does punctuation stand for count as words?
No.
5 exclamation points and smiley face.
Okay, I'll let you know when that person contacts you back.
Agamita kind of peeks out of her cell and looks at Sachiko and says, "Is this in the rule book?" Agamita,
the appropriate.
Can Agamita leave?
You are all free to go.
Oh!
Is this in the rule book, though?
Really?
You said, is this
Yes.
test? Oh, this is a test.
Hand me the book.
Is this also a test?
No, just hand me the book. I will show you where it is in the book.
Okay. Here you go.
Sachi opens up to page 1502. It says on the top in big letters, emergency procedures.
Agamita had not reached that part yet.
I am free to let any short-term stay people free if I fill out the appropriate paperwork. That's what I was doing before I left earlier.
Oh, can I have my things back?
Yes, they are behind me on the floating plane.
Agamita snatches up her items and looks at everyone else and says, "So long, everyone," and starts walking to the exit.
Stop!
Huh?
Stop! Right now! Did
Yes?
you hear anything I just said?
I heard you say something about stonewalkers.
Do you know what a stonewalker is?
No.
Okay, they're in the ground, they grab you, turn to stone, then pull you into ground and turn you into stonewalker. You are not you anymore.
Okay. Agamita doesn't touch ground then.
Can you fly?
No. Agamita climbs.
No. They can move through stone.
Includes the
Trees.
walls.
Agamita goes to trees.
Are there trees round here?
There's like a few in the park, and that's it.
Are there trees here right now?
There was tree in the park.
But
Agamita is fast. Agamita is fast. Agamita run.
I'm gonna turn to like the really grunted guy and say, should we just run?
Prison is made of stone.
Should we
That is
just
exactly the issue.
I will go if you do not.
Well, we should certainly get away from here.
Yeah.
Maybe we should, unless everyone else has plans, maybe we should just kind of stick together for now.
Yeah, that is a good. That's a good idea.
I forgot to push the button. I reduced the spell charge. I forgot to push the button.
Agamira is going to she's going to try using her glaive as kind of a as a pole arm for the sake of like pole vaulting across the the ground.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Do not take light steps.
And as we do this, we're going to take a quick break right here, everyone.
Yay.
We'll be back in about 10 to 15 minutes.
Still watching all of this.
And to be honest, I'm loving how you...
Yeah, this is really good. Having lots of fun.
Yes.
I've got an idea for a few things that could, if they do have some sort of tremor sense, they do have an idea.
I'm moving us in 3, 2, 1.
So one person can stand on that
floating disc.
Can stand on the floating disc.
How far away from the prison exit is the nearest tree?
Well, you have to go outside the complex, across a bridge, and into the middle of the merchant quarter.
Okay, but
and we only have about 45 minutes left on the floating disc.
Question. How far away is the perimeter of the prison? In feet.
From where you are. As it is like a straight line, or if you went through corridors.
No. So say if we got to we were able to climb out, or say like climb out onto a rooftop or something like that.
Okay.
Where's the nearest exit? Like basically, if say we could get out onto the roof or to a window that opens wide enough for people to go through, how far is the nearest exit?
Well, I think I'm doing math.
in feet.
Well, he's got to remember all the winners are barred.
I'm doing math. Give me a second.
Yeah. But
that would be about
barred, so
450 feet.
Right.
If you were going to the straight line, if you got to the
straight line, line.
If you want to go roof, it'd be 450 feet.
Okay, I have 100 feet of rope. Anyone else have rope on them?
I have my fishing hook.
Okay, but wait, why the rope? How would the rope help with that?
Well, if you got to use the rope to get up to the roof, you could then run across half the buildings to the exit.
Maybe we just sit the stone eaters down and ask them kindly, please do not turn us to stone.
Also, like, the roof might be one of the worst places to go to try to get away from them, because the thing is, assuming the vibrations go down, any vibrations you create in the ground are going to go directly downwards.
Yeah.
On the inner floors, so the energy will be dispersed upwards.
That is true.
My thinking was, we get 400 feet worth of rope together.
And just make a giant tripwire.
No. Crossbow, fire.
And create a giant trapeze wire to walk across.
Also, question, Dan.
That's making more zip line.
Would anything that I've worried about these things, would there be any sort of fabled weakness that these things have?
Yes, they do have a weakness, and also that same weakness is also a cure if you get touched by them.
And what is that?
Okay.
It is a plant known as Asmetus. Asmetus is a flowering herb that can cure any form of petrification, can ward off stonewalkers from getting close to you, and is the only cure for the type of petrification that they do outside of magical means such as greater restoration.
And we have none of these flowers.
I have to say we have none of that shit.
Nope.
There's some plants in the park.
Yeah.
There's plants in the park.
You have you don't have any way of creating flowers.
There's plants and trees in the one place we have to get to. It's just far.
No one's a druid here.
A blunt question. Would these flowers qualify as a food?
Possibly.
Because I do have create food and water. Sorry, create or destroy water. Sorry. Never mind.
Destroy food and water.
Dyslexia got the better of me.
But let me put this way. I'm going to say something right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it counts as a flower. If there was a place where you could grow flowers, which you can grow flowers most on any type of ground, granted, but none of you have a way to create said flowers.
Mm-hmm.
At least none of that you know of. Remember, sharing information is always good.
Yeah.
Vixen's got nothing for this.
I have a stick to smack things with. That is
Are we live or not now?
Yeah, we are.
We are.
Here we're alive.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're alive. Gotcha.
Right then, guys, let's figure this. Let's do this.
Okay, so
Andromeda will get on top of disc.
Yes, Andromeda. Get on top of disc. Do not
Just
get
in
off
case
disc.
you guys have forgotten,
Ground
I will say one thing as a hint. No one's told Sachi what's going on yet.
Yeah, actually, my character oh no, Sachi was gone.
Yeah.
I was getting your gear and the keys to free you at the time.
So, Sachiko, we may have some stonewalkers out there.
What is a stonewalker?
They're mythical creatures originally, but apparently they're alive now, and they can turn people to stone and drag them underground where they will turn into stonewalkers themselves.
Is there any way to avoid these creatures?
There is a flower called...
Can you fly?
There is a certain type of herb that can actually ward them off and cure the stone turning.
Do you know what it's called?
Sorry, what is the name of the...
Asmetus.
Asmetus?
Now I can finally do something useful.
Yep! I was giving you guys this!
It should be in core, I believe. I now have flowers. Just a bland, flat. I now have flowers.
That works.
They're just decorating my stick.
As you see, several Asmetus flowers grow from the edge of their stick that you can, if you wanted to, pluck some off.
I take one. I take one and
I'll take.
I take one and put it on. You know the what's the name of the thing at the end of the fishing pole? That a fish.
The lure?
Yeah, I attach it to my lure.
I will.
I'll take one.
I'll take one.
If we get out of this alive, come talk to me. Come talk to me. Seriously.
And
we should. Why don't we all head to the winding path? I have to go there to get my belongings, but we might be able to like seek refuge there. The bartender there, he kind of owes me, so
there is someone at the crafting hall that I do need to repay a debt to.
Yes,
and try and see if I can't save him.
Unfortunately, I can't hide this out.
Agamida wants to kill the Stonewalkers.
That is very dangerous.
Agamida can sit on the disc, hit the ground with her stick, and then kill Stonewalkers that reveal themselves.
Yes, Agamida. You stay on disc. You do not get off disc.
That's fine.
You also do not wet the floor.
And they will not pose a threat to us as long as we have these, as Sidon holds up one of the flowers.
I do not like those flowers.
Okay, let's get out of here, guys.
Yeah, we probably should.
Does everyone have a flower? Confirm.
Yes.
I do not want a flower.
Yep.
Agamida does not have a flower.
I do not want a flower. I want to kill the Stonewalkers.
I will sit on the disc.
Flower will help you kill.
They will stay away if I have the flower.
They also are hurt by flower.
I only said they would ward from the Stonewalker. I didn't say they would keep them away.
Yeah, exactly. I was about to say that.
We can punch them now, but they won't turn you to stone.
Yes. Well, at least not immediately.
Okay. I will take a flower.
Okay, but secondly, why do you wish to fight them?
Gamira doesn't understand.
Well, why would you want to fight these creatures?
Because they are there.
Yes, but they are dangerous. And
all
also,
creatures are dangerous.
My character's just gonna put a hand on the guy's shoulder and just shake his head.
They are also inedible.
Just.
Felix, my bear cat, is dangerous.
Yes, but also, they are made of stone.
My friend,
I am made of lizard.
Yes.
My friend, it's the logic of this creature is unfathomable. There are eldritch horrors which are more understandable than this creature.
Hold on. You do realize these things cannot be eaten, correct?
Agamida doesn't eat rocks.
Exactly. So
Agamida fights rocks, though.
But if you were to fight them, what would you gain? Nothing but stone.
Agamida doesn't understand. What, do you not fight for fun?
No.
That's a problem. That's a problem.
By the way, while this talk is going on, your cat bear now has a cute little bow on its head with a flower in it.
But either way.
Oh, thank you.
Would you not rather fight something and live to talk about it?
Agamira always prefers to live.
Well then, maybe we do not draw them to us. Because if
But a life without fighting is no life at all.
We can live to fight another day.
A life wasted on a single fight, when you could have many instead, is wasteful.
This conversation is very tiresome. Will you let me kill these creatures? I need your disc. Whose disc is this?
Will only last for a bit.
The disc will last for about another half hour.
Agamira doesn't care. Agamira will fight with or without disc, but likes disc.
Either way, it might be better interest to avoid the creatures for now, until we can get somewhere safer.
So you said you're going to be casting Pass Without Trace on everyone, right?
Only after this listen, stops whacking the ground repeatedly.
Okay. By the way, have you actually whacked the ground yet?
I have not.
Okay.
I have not.
Vixen's going to come over to Agamida and just kind of put her hand on her shoulder and just say, "Listen, I've spent a lot of time training at a monastery, and I understand the simple pleasures of fighting for sport. This is not sport. This right now is a matter of survival. And if anything, there might be people out there that we could help. So I understand."
You are very annoying.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Agamira is.
Oh my god, I'm getting a migraine.
Is the disc outside? Is the disc outside of the prison at this point? Are we out? Are we outside? We're still inside.
You haven't moved yet.
You haven't moved yet.
We must fight outside of this confined space.
Okay then. That we can agree on.
Let's leave.
Get out of here!
Yes,
So-
let's leave, and then I
First-
fight, and you all leave. You all go away, and
You know what?
I stay and fight.
You know what? Yes. We will
Perfect.
escape. You fight. You can be the distraction and fight them really loud.
Yes.
While we, but you can only be loud once we're far away.
Fine with Agamida.
You know what? Yeah, let's do this, guys.
Either way for now.
One just starts sneaking to the exit.
Everyone take off your shoes. Want to walk lightly.
What if you don't have shoes?
Perfect.
What? But my boots are cute. Aw.
Well then. Just take them off. Just put them in your bag or something. I do not care what you do with
Don't
your
have to
shoes.
throw them away.
Puts his little booties in his bag.
Now, secondly, grab a few loose objects that you can carry with you. Throw them if you start to draw attention.
I've got a python and a small whitesmith's hammer.
Yeah. Gotta just grabs any like loose rocks, gravel, bits of metal you can find in the cells.
I'll grab if there are like any like empty dishes from the meal that we all ate. I'll just grab a bunch of those.
Oh, yeah.
Some cutlery.
Yeah, so we just grab miscellaneous junk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And at that point, you open up the door.
Sachi prepares to lop a random pat, just like books worth of freaking paperwork that have just been sitting on the.
And as we start to leave, Colton is going to.
All to roll a dexterity check.
With a +10.
Wait,
Yes.
wait, pure dexterity?
Stealth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, stealth. Okay.
Oh, 25.
21, 31, 34, 18, 21.
Lion Paws are stealthy, apparently.
Yeah. You see, this is why I cast Pass Without Trace to avoid.
I'm surprised I'm not the lowest one here.
So this
Well, our lowest is an 18, which is pretty good.
because plus 10 to all these.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm rather
so you may...
surprised that Sachi's doing so well too.
Yeah.
But add 10 to your roll.
Yeah. Which
And
means
I have the
three
highest
of you got in the 30s.
Mhm.
And one of us got into 10 in the...
10s, yeah.
No, everyone got the lowest. The lowest score there is 8.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'd be 18.
Plus the 10 from the pass without
Yeah,
a
so
trace.
it'll be, yeah.
But also, Agamida isn't trying to be stealthy. Agamida wants
Yeah.
to fight.
Yeah.
Mhm.
God, I'm going to get us all killed.
Well, that's why my character said, like, you can be loud once we're away. We will distract you. We will distract them from fighting you.
Yes. Is whose disc is Agamida standing on?
Sachiko.
Sachiko's
Yeah.
disc. Okay, and that is going
We have
to stay here while
20
everyone
feet
else
away
leaves.
from it, Dave.
It stays within a certain range of Sachiko.
But by
Okay.
the time we get out of, get far enough away, the thing will disappear.
Yeah.
Sachi will warn you. It only lasts for about another half hour.
Okay, well, no problem. Once it starts moving, though, that might be a surprise for
Yes.
for Agamida, because it's going to start following you once
Yeah.
it's out of range.
Yep.
Mhm. So yeah, but Agamida is going to get on top of the disc and wait for you all to get to a safe distance.
You all walk down the main hallway leading from the holding cells past the kitchen to the main office where Sachiko works.
Sachi will try to pay attention to the ground now that she knows what's happening. Looking for any
Okay.
changes, etc.
Mhm.
What should I roll for that?
Roll me a perception.
Fair. It's best to be on your guard as you travel, with dangerous
Okay.
things under foot.
Let me roll something. As you are walking into the office, you see coming up from the ground, you see a large hand just shoot out of the ground as it starts pulling itself up.
Sachi's gonna stop and quietly say, "They're here."
Oh, fuck.
You see one of the closets that's not, one of the standing closets, the ones that you put up that people are not actually in the building itself, but are like standing closets that you place against a wall.
Yeah.
One of them seems to be vibrating a bit as this thing comes up and to crawling itself up out of the ground, and you see it wrench its torso around, reaching up and looking over towards the closet.
I will take a pipe and use an action to infuse it with a walking sound and throw it to the opposite end, into the end where it's opposite the closet.
Okay. The thing, as soon as the thing touches the ground and makes the noise, you see the Stonewalker's entire body turn and towards that, like if the entire spine just shifts. And it pulls itself the rest of the way out and runs towards the other end of the hall, of the room.
Eliza, as we see this, what, by any chance, does it look somewhat familiar to that plate of chitin that I got during.
You see that the Stonewalkers are a pure white stone.
You just hear my character just say to himself quietly, "Fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck!"
I will turn to you and start making hand gestures.
He goes ghostly white.
I will turn to you and tug on your pants leg and start making gestures. Do you speak sign language?
No, he doesn't.
Language.
That's just meaningless gestures to you.
Language, Mr. Dorian, you don't want your last words to be something that would upset your mothers.
Not so much. My duration on the comprehend languages has faded.
What is the duration of comprehend language?
Language is one I can interpret.
An hour.
I would say there's still about 5 minutes left on that, actually.
You sure?
Yeah.
Well, in that case...
And sign language is covered by comprehend language.
It would have just been, okay. What seems to be the matter? And that's pretty much it.
Yep. Taji just basically looks at the lod and goes, "Are you okay?"
We need to run and run fast.
I'm opening the wardrobe quickly, though.
Do not open the wardrobe.
Too late.
As you open the wardrobe, you see a scared chef just like holding their spatula, like, "Don't get me, please don't get me."
I look at the chef and just give that like shushing like motion. Just stay calm. We'll help you out of here. Just move with us. Move quietly.
They nod.
I pretty much grab this scared chef and hold them and pretty much bridal carry them in my arms.
Okay.
Despite probably being like, see, I'm like 4'5", it's just it's probably okay, normal size chef being carried by a small lion boy.
Everyone, understand what I'm about to say here. We need to get out. We need to tell. I need to find someone, tell them about what I've just realized, and then we need to GTFO out of here as fast as possible.
And what have you realized?
You know the chasm?
Yes.
I saw what made it.
What?
It might have been a gargantuan stonewalker.
Sorry, can you help me now?
I'm sorry, what?
There was a chasm that opened up. This city has wards to stop things to stop natural disasters from opening up chasms, or for things to get in and tunnel through. We identified that something had tunneled its way past the wards to tunnel and create the chasm. Now we've been assuming that the wards had been faulty somehow and just allowed some creature to harmlessly just come through. And while yes, the chasm was a very big thing, it wasn't malicious. Stonewalkers have not been seen for a very long time, and I think what I saw might have been like the mother of all Stonewalkers, and we need to get out of here now.
Was there ever been a definitive size of how big a stonewalker can be?
They can be as big as any creature turned into a stonewalker.
Yeah, we need to go. We need to go now.
We need to move quietly but quickly.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go now.
Yeah.
This city's fucked. There is no saving it.
Okay.
Good thing today was my last day on the job.
Good.
That's not good. What about the people?
That's why I'm going to inform someone I know before I get the fuck out of here.
Okay, well, let's all start by getting out of this building
Yeah.
while that thing is still distracted.
Yeah.
And you all know that Agamida does not know any of this.
Also, apologies for people hearing that on stream. I cannot control their barking.
Fair.
Okay, let's go, guys. Let's go.
Dog show's bored.
Let's find an airship. Because they can't get us in an airship.
You're also in a cavern. You can't get an airship in a cavern.
Well, the best thing we can do is go up the lift.
I can't remember. Was the lift broken?
Not right now. Not as far as you know right now.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. My character's already moving as he's saying, let's go.
So we need
Okay, roll me another stealth check.
Okay, I've also got +10.
Yep.
And I'm still, and at this point, I've got another pipe ready.
I got a friggin' 20?
32.
Oh!
Nice.
For a second, I thought that was me. No, I've got a 24.
Okay, we're going to move back to where Agamida is really quickly.
Mhm.
The as they're moving forward, the dust that you're on starts to move, which causes you to move and fall off, hitting the ground. As you see right nearby, come out of the ground, wrenching itself from the stone itself.
Okay. Agamida is going to pull out her glaive and make a swing.
Okay.
If she can.
Make me an attack.
Okay. Just a second. And
Okay, that is a miss.
okay. Then
Wait, no, you have an Asmidas on you, so that would be a hit.
that'd be a hit. Okay, great. In which case,
Because the Asmidas flower gives you an advantage upon attacking them.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, so that is a hit, and that does what? 10 damage.
Roll the thing that says tooth. If it's
there it is.
Damage for you. Yep.
Okay.
Does 7 damage to it.
7 damage.
As you see it lean back and then start to move forward again.
Okay.
Do you do anything with your bonus action?
I think I will. Agamida will. She'll take a move action, I think, to get on top of something that's not made of stone. Is there a desk nearby, like a wooden desk?
Let's see. You're in the main hall behind them all. So no, but there is the kitchen to your left that would have things in it that you can climb on.
And there is that closet.
And if you're into the office where they were just previously, there is that closet.
Nah, the closet's not fun. Kitchen is good. Lots of non-stone tables, I think.
Okay.
And Agamida's gonna get on top of something.
Okay, you climb on top of the wooden counter.
Perfect. All right, and she just prepares herself to, prepares herself for whatever's coming.
At the Stonewalker comes moving towards following you into the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
And as it comes in, it slams itself through the door. The door goes falling to the ground, and there's a heavy thud. As that thud causes 2 more Stonewalkers to pull themselves out of the ground nearby.
Can I make an action as Amida runs in towards the kitchen?
Yeah.
Thorn Whip, drag the one that started chasing Amida back by hopefully trying to grab its head.
Okay.
Anyways, I'm trying to make a loud noise where the Stonewalker is. Oh,
Roll
wow,
me.
That's not gonna do shite.
No, that does nothing.
The whip misses.
So the Stonewalker's near us.
No, they're following Agamida now.
So and Agamada's going a different location, different direction to us.
Yeah.
Yep, they went towards the kitchen while you're going towards the opposite.
Agami is trying to get herself killed.
Back to you guys. You guys see the Stonewalker that was in the room with you just sinks back into the ground, seeming like they're going somewhere else.
Look around for noise.
You hear a clattering towards the direction of the kitchen.
Yeah, and Agamida is kind of like roaring in joy at this chance to fight these enemies.
We hear this roaring, right?
Yes.
I'm going to look at I don't know this guy. He's a creepy guy. He's got a gruff voice. I'm going to look at him and go, and he's also the other sensible one here. We don't have any moral obligation to help this person, right? Do we? Please say we don't.
No, we don't.
But it's the right thing to do.
Yeah, like I was about to say, as Colton starts heading in the direction of noise.
I look at the line and I go, why did you have to say that?
Because it's true. He put his hands on here. And
because it's the right thing to do.
He would do the Superman pose, but he wasn't holding the chef.
As much as I hate to admit it, I'm with the furry one.
Okay, in that case, everybody, roll initiative. After I get the initiative tracker up.
As you just go. Just breathe out a sigh breath like.
Just drag your tokens onto there so you can roll initiative and get it on the board.
You just see the depression of really me.
And one of my alerts just went off.
How do I get the token? Sorry.
You just grab your go to the journal part, grab your character name, and just drag it over to the map.
I just want to. I keep slipping out Colton's voice every now and again. It's really annoying.
I will drag characters tokens if you don't have it out there yet.
How do we roll initiative on the sheet?
Okay, click on your token. First, you make sure your token is selected. Then you go to your character sheet and click roll initiative.
You need to basically drag your token onto the map.
Where is that button?
Oh, it's yes.
It's in between your AC and armor class and your speed.
Oh, that's right. It's that type.
Yeah, just click the word.
Button.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. I still need to get. Okay, whose token is this? That I'm moving.
I don't even see. I don't see.
That would be me.
Okay. Whose token is this one right here?
I can't see anything, so I can't tell.
Here, I put a red dot on mine just to make it easier.
I'm on roll 20, but I'm completely blind.
Okay. You don't see the people?
I don't see anything.
I am red dot man.
Nope.
Okay, I will pull your token over and roll for you for your initiative.
All right, thank you. I think I rolled a 5 earlier.
Okay, so I'll just do this, and then we add turn. Give you a 5. And I'll do the same thing for... I'm going to put things on people's tokens so I know who is who.
Yeah, I put a red dot on mine so you know which one's me. It was the best I could do with what I got right now.
Yeah, I put an orange one on the one you just dropped for me.
Okay, I put a purple one on Nicole.
Just don't put anything on mine.
Yep. And you got a 13, so let's put that in. Now I just need to add in the... 1 second, I just need to do this.
I am a... right then. Sneak attack. Let me remind myself of sneak attack. Once per turn, you can deal next attack must use first already. You don't depend on the roll die. If another enemy or target is within 5 of the enemy isn't there, you can...
I'm just going to use these tokens for the Stonewalkers for now. If they... Yep, there we go.
I have no idea what I'm going to be doing, but
This is going to have to be theater of the mind because I don't have a map, so I'm just going to put down 1 token for them. Be warned that we know right now there are currently 4 of them that you know of, and more will probably show up.
I will say that noise is playing indefinitely in the office that we got the chef from.
Yeah, but there was a louder noise in the kitchen.
Fair enough.
A louder lizard folk noise.
And there's probably going to be an even louder noise coming from the kobold soon.
Okay, they got a 9, so now we just...
Hopefully that's not a stupid number of them.
That was the wrong
Okay.
thing, wasn't it?
Everyone's
That's
thing is
supposed to
in?
be a- Oh,
Yep.
no.
Okay. First up on deck is Colton. You are currently in the office. The kitchen where the noise is about 30 feet down the hallway, and there's a door right there. I would say that you're able to make it to the doorway of the kitchen this round. From where you are. Necro?
Yeah, sorry. Turn down for a second. What?
Colt, you're up first.
Okay.
You're about 30 feet away from the...
You're about 30 feet away from the entryway to the kitchen. You could make it to the doorway of the kitchen this round.
I have a 45 movement speed.
All right, you do. So you can make it into the kitchen this round.
Okay, well, first off, I'm going to move up to the door and see what he sees.
Okay, you see Agamida standing on top of a counter with 3 Stonewalkers moving closer to her.
Okay, they've definitely seen her. I'm assuming she's like hissing and swinging a stick.
Yes.
The same response Sachi had.
Fine. As Colton is going to they're all gathered together, right?
Yes.
All right, he's going to try and come up behind them. Up his hand and cast Thunderwave.
Okay. Ooh, that's actually really smart. Roll me that. Okay. Let's see what they have for. Let's see. There are 3 of them. 1 passes.
Okay. 1 takes 4, the other take 8, and they all force back away 10 feet.
Okay. And because Stonewalkers are weak to thunder damage, I didn't say that. That was me reading my notes. I did not mean to say that out loud.
I mean, I was already kind of guessing that they might be. So.
But you see your thunder damage be more effective against them than you thought it would be.
Mm-hmm. Okay, how badly are they looking after that?
The one that one of them is really bad, like really bad, but the other two still look pretty stable.
Okay, then as a bonus action, Colton's just going to mutter to himself. I hate to say this, but I might need a bit of your help. As he's going to. Mm-hmm.
If you wish for it, you have it.
I know. As he's going to toss the Tentacle of the Deep. Tentacle of the Deeps.
Roll that, place that out so that people can see what it is.
As a spectral tendril erupts in the ground and is going to try to slam down on the weaker one.
Okay. Make an attack with it.
Okay. Let me just. I don't have a thing for it yet, but I could typically just do this.
And remember,
Nat 20.
Nat 20, so it does. Ooh. My Nat 20 rolls. Let me pull those up so I can show them off to everyone. Because my Nat 20 rolls are slightly different.
God, changing it up again, huh?
Yes. When you get a critical hit in battle, damage dice are not only doubled, but rolled at advantage.
Okay, so 4d8 take the highest.
Yep.
That's
8.
Yeah, 8 damage to the weakest one.
Okay. It falls to the ground, barely able to hold on.
Well,
you see some of the stone crack off its face, and underneath layers of stone, you see a bit of flesh. Remnants of the person inside, one that still hasn't fully transformed.
That's car.
Meaty inside.
Could you repeat that, Eliza? Sorry.
As the tentacle slams down on it, you see part of the stone fall off. The stone enamel just falling to the ground. As underneath, there's a bit of flesh that you see. The remnant of the being still inside, not fully transformed yet. And Demeter, you're up now.
Hey, with my 35 move speed, I move as fast as I can into the room with the enemies.
You get just inside the kitchen.
Are there any in my stick range?
There are 3. 1 that is badly injured, and 2 that are still doing rather okay.
Alright then I will let me double check my first time playing a barbarian, and then I think I'm going to I roar and go into a rage.
Okay.
And I get to my beaten stick.
Beat them with that beaten stick.
Each does not give me advantage. No, but just does bonus damage.
You do have that flower, though.
Yes.
And does the flower give me advantage?
Yes.
Hey.
Okay, that's a 20. That definitely hits. Which one are you attacking?
The one that's the most hurt. And that's 12 points of damage.
Okay, how are you? I'm guessing you're like throwing the line at them and reeling it back?
Yeah.
The hook goes into the face of the thing, pulling it back. As the stone marker slams into the ground, the stone carapace falling off its body, revealing inside a person that's very bloody, like their skin has been peeled away.
Are they alive?
From what you can tell, they are barely alive. But the Stonewalker is defeated.
Someone help that person. You hear Demeter yell.
I'm not a doctor.
Yeah. And I only have one attack. Got this current level.
Yeah,
So...
and you use your bonus action to rage, so that's it for your turn. Sidon, you're up, and Darian, you're on deck.
Boy.
I'm curious. I rolled a 22 for initiative.
Oh, you did? Why aren't you on this thing? Oh, yours didn't go through. Which one are you again?
I'm the one with the red mark.
Let me add you two here, and because I just noticed that you did not appear on initiative tracker for some reason.
It's roll 20. It does this sometimes.
So it'll be your turn now because you said you got a 22. So let me get to you. And Sidon, you're up on deck, so you're up next. Okay. So Sachiko, you hear Demeter say, "Someone get this man a doctor," as you are in the other room.
I'll walk towards where the door is calmly and quietly so I don't attract more to us.
Mm-hmm.
And as I get there, where is my sheet? Too many tabs open right now. Here it is. I will summon Friendo.
Okay.
If I can figure out how to do that.
I will just pull out a thing for them right now. It'll count as the token for them. I'm just going to use this this orange X for them right now.
Sure.
As you see a small squirrel just come, like, fading in from, like, imagine tendrils of lightning just coalesce together as a squirrel starts to form a coat of leaves flowing behind its back.
I cannot figure out how to do that stuff with the buttons I have.
Yeah, that's why I just brought it out for you right now, because I haven't set up the macros for that fully yet.
Yeah. It's part of the summoner class.
Yep.
I'm sure there's some way to show what I'm trying to do.
There is. Like I said, I just have enough time to do that.
That's understandable.
But,
is this a full action, a bonus action?
It is a bonus action to do the summon.
Fair enough. I assume that Duder does his own thing?
Yes, but you can't tell them what to do if you want to. You can't command them or tell them to do what's best.
I'll basically say, keep us up, and point at the squishy dude who's bleeding out on the floor.
Okay.
Just keep us up. Completely devoid of emotion.
And you still have your main action left.
Okay, for the main action, are any of the Stonewalkers lined up near each other?
There are two that are within about... They're both about 10 feet away from you, and they're both within about 10 feet of Agamida. So basically, you could... If they're basically about 10 feet in... They're in a 15-foot line with a... Like, imagine there's 3 spaces, and there's 1 space in between them.
Okay. I'll try to grab the one that's further away and make it crash into the one closer to me with Thorn Whip.
Okay, roll that. That will... that hits, and you manage to grab it and send it... Pull the other one into that, and I'm going to roll a bludgeoning for that.
I do 1 piercing damage.
You basically notice that your whip barely grabs onto it and pulls it in. In case you didn't guess, that's me setting up the AC.
Yeah. I like my simple strategy of just drag that one into that one.
And you pull one into the other, and they both take 2 extra damage. Okay. That's it for your turn, and before your turn ends, the small squirrel is going to just walk over and heal stabilize the injured person. That's what it does right now. It's also going to make a quick attack against them, and it does... You see it bite into the foot of one of the stonewalkers and deal 2 lightning damage. Sidon.
Okay, I will be running up, and I'm guessing I see through the doorway. I see a few of them on the ground. One of them still standing.
Yes. Well, you see two of them that look like they've just been knocking each other, and one is a bleeding person on the ground.
Okay, I look to the 2 still standing. Take out the decanter of endless water. Open the top and aim for one of them that's still standing and say, "Geyser."
Okay, what does Geyser do exactly?
It produces 30 gallons of water that gushes forth in a geyser 30 feet long and 1 foot wide.
Okay.
As a bonus action, while holding the decanter, you can aim the geyser at a creature you can see within 30 feet of you. The target must succeed on DC 13 strength saving throw or take 1d4 bludgeoning damage and fall prone.
Okay, let me roll that save.
I'm just knocking these guys around.
They unfortunately rolled a 15.
Well, shit, that does nothing to them except get them wet.
Yes. There are now 2 wet stonewalkers there.
One with blood and one with, I'm going to assume, fresh water.
Actually, the water didn't splash onto both of them because they're right next to each other.
Oh, okay then.
So, yeah, there are 2 wet stonewalkers right there.
Them be clean now.
Yes, but you remember, physics.
And also probably softening up.
Yes.
Time for lightning.
Darian, it's your turn.
Sorry.
1
1 second. I just need to quickly just look at one particular thing. Making an attack. Monitor the roll. Nope. Range attack. Nope. Melee attack. Nope. 2 weapon fighting. Yeah, here we go. When you take an attack with a light melee weapon that you're holding in one hand, you can use bonus action to attack with a different light weapon that you don't as you put. If you has the front weapon, you can throw the weapon instead of making a melee attack with it. Okay. Right. Already got heavy crossbows. Which one hasn't been shot yet? Or injured.
No, all of them are injured at the moment because they've all been hit.
Which one looks the least injured?
That would be the one that is not prone. Yes.
Okay. Then, is there anyone within? Okay, it's being fired on. I think no, I have disadvantage against this, don't I?
Yeah, because the flower wouldn't give you advantage on ranged attacks.
Also, it's prone.
Yes.
Okay, I'll still fire at it.
Okay. That hits.
No, it misses.
Oh, right. Prone disadvantage.
Yeah, it misses.
Yes.
But don't you have advantage to the flower?
No, flower doesn't get advantage on ranged attacks.
But I've missed with that. I will bonus action though. Throw my. I'll use my free action to draw out my my dagger and bonus action throw the dagger as an attack.
Go for it.
Right. Remove fall from. Remove. Hold on. Remove 4 from this hit, from this attack.
Okay.
Oh wait. Actually, so what's the distance? Sorry, between me and this one. Because it does matter for this attack.
If you would have moved to be able to see into there, you would be the furthest you'd be away from them is about 20 feet.
20 feet. Hold on. Dagger. Dagger. Dagger is thrown property 20 feet. Yep, okay, so that's just still disadvantage, but he's just...
Yeah.
So that is...
Hits!
No.
Wait, no.
No.
Minus
12.
4. Yeah.
12.
I forgot that you didn't remove the... Yeah. Your dagger bounces off it, and so does your bolt.
He just looks up and goes, "Oh, I'm a dead man. I'm a goddamn dead man."
Vixen, you're the last one to head towards the kitchen.
All right, so with 40 feet of movement, can I get in there and get in melee range?
Yes.
Excellent. So, I sprint.
Because I do allow people to walk through their allies' spaces.
Yes. So, sprint in there, and I'm gonna target the one that is on the, because there is one that's prone. You said, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. If you melee hit it, it's at advantage.
Exactly. I'm definitely gonna punch that thing.
Go for a punch. If you want to.
Ooh. 20.
And that 20, roll with advantage on your damage.
Yes. Okay, so can I just hit the unarmed strike twice and then just...
Yes, you can.
Okay, yeah, okay. Just boop and then boop.
So that is literally 12 damage that you just pummel into one of them.
Okay, and bonus action, I will spend 1 key point to do a flurry of blows.
Go for it. Remember, you still have advantage on the attack against the one that's prone.
Oh yeah, almost like double advantage because I have that flower and the thing's prone.
Yes. But unfortunately, there's no such thing as double advantage.
I know, unfortunately.
D'Amico is cheerleading his new best friend.
Yes, but I have double advantage in spirit. Okay.
How much damage?
Okay. Roll me that.
Here we go again.
God. Okay. That is a
Really? I can get advantage?
Wait.
3.
Both equal the same thing.
That's 5, 8. Yeah.
12.
12 damage.
Is it still drawing breath?
That prone one is not just unconscious. You have pummeled it into dust. It did not have a person inside. It was fully transformed.
Okay, so I feel like the way this went is I charge in there, just raise one leg up in a big arc, slam my heel down at its chest, then come down forward and just punch it right in the chest, and it just shatters into dust.
Yes.
And now I whip back around and go to kick the other one with my last flurry of blows.
Go for it. That's a 21. That hits.
Okay. And then boop. All right, 6
damage.
Cool.
As you punch it right in the face.
Yes. Why are you all helping me?
Because we don't want you to die.
Because someone decided that it's moral to help you.
So annoying.
Casually glances towards Demeter.
And as you say that, you hear a rumbling sound as the ground breaks and another hand comes up, and another hand comes up, and a third hand comes up. And you see as 4 more start to pull themselves out of the ground. One of them actually grabbing onto the foot of... One second, I'm just checking to make sure which one it was near.
Oh no.
Okay. Onto the foot of Sidon.
God damn it, I knew it! I knew it!
Sidon, you fired a gun.
I did not fire a gun. I fired a thermos of endless
Fired
water.
a water gun.
Yeah, rushing water makes a lot of noise.
And the pans that it probably hit didn't.
Oh, it did. But, it just grabbed onto your leg, and I need you to make a Constitution save.
If this doesn't work, I have a plan to get out. 14?
Not bad.
You feel a tingling on your leg.
This isn't my turn, so I can't do anything.
Numb.
Guys, I need help.
I do have one question. You did say having the flower acts as a cure.
Yes.
And he does have a flower.
Yes, all you have to do is put the flower in your mouth. You have to put the flower in your mouth to work as a cure.
Well, it's not my turn yet, so I can't use that action yet.
And because you're the one who knew that the flower worked, you would have that knowledge. Sidon when it gets ready your turn. But one of them does the one that's still standing next to Vixen just recoils and uses its arm to try to slam into you.
Wait, to me?
No, into Vixen.
Okay, good.
Does a 16 hit you?
Nope.
Okay, and with the other arm, it swings back around again. I'm going to guess a 22 hits you.
Yep. Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
If it were one lower, I could. Well, no, it would slip me. Never mind.
And it's a nat 20.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
If it was still, let me just put it this way: if it was still one lower, you would have been. Well, if it was still a bit lower, you would have been able to use that thing. But yeah, nat 20. Fortunately, these things do not have a very high attack, but I'm going to need you to make a strength save after it does the damage.
Okay.
It deals 6 damage. It rolled max on the damage. And you need to make a strength save to not be knocked prone.
Uh, 12.
Yeah, you need to beat a 13.
Well. I'd be prone then.
Yeah. By the way, I'm going to say this right now, so that way this will go a little bit faster. It's 15 that you need to pass that grabs onto you for the constant. 13 you need to pass if it tries to knock you down.
Okay.
And the two of them that came out of the ground are going to try to attack Agamida.
Hmm. Yes.
Sixes do not hit Agamida.
Nope.
But do a 21 and a 20.
Yeah, those both hit.
Okay. You take 10 damage. Are you raging?
Not yet.
Okay, you take 10 damage.
Okay, 10 damage, and I have to do a strength saving throw?
Yep. You have to make 2 strength saving throws because the attacks happen twice. You fail the first one, you don't have to make the second one. You pass.
Alright, great.
Are these classed as monstrosities? It's important.
I have them classed as... Let me bring up my notes on them.
Constructs?
One second, I'm just bringing up my notes. They are classed as humanoid
monstrosities
and construct.
Damn. My favorite enemies, monstrosities.
Yes. Well, I guess if you wanted to stretch it, they might qualify as elementals, but I don't think monstrosities. No.
They're construct because of the
stone.
The stone, but they're humanoid because of what's inside the stone.
Yeah, you might make an argument for elemental, but
yeah. And there's one more that attacks, and that one's popping up near the doorway, and the person at the doorway was... Well, it's either going to be Darian or...
Typically, I'm also at the doorway.
Or Darian, Colton, or... Poseidon. So I'm going to... Yeah, okay, so there's 4 of you at the doorway, so I'm going to roll a d4 to see which one of you it hits. Congratulations, Necro!
Oh! Yay! Fun!
Yeah, this one is going for a grab.
Can I just say, fucking course it is.
So I need you to roll me a Constitution save.
As previously.
Oh, yay, my worst save. Yeah.
You feel your legs start to go numb. As you look down and you see that one of them has grabbed onto your leg and is pulling himself up by grabbing onto you.
Eliza, can I just ask, why did you roll for it? You know, whenever you roll for something, I'm going to come out and get the short end of the stick.
It doesn't always end up with you.
Everyone rolled to see what for a magic item in this game. I'm the only one who got a cursed item.
That is true.
I would like to mention, I was playing the character on a game on Tuesdays that rolled like 3 nat 1s in a row, and is basic they're basically it's kind of funny because in universe they're meant to be cursed, and my rolls make it seem that is very much the case.
Agamida, it is your turn.
Hey, okay. Agamida just she's really, really angry, and when she's angry, her the bluish scales around her face, change color, and they're becoming black. So her whole face has turned black, and she roars, "Stop helping me! I'm in the middle of a fight!" And she rages. Did the one that she hit earlier perish already?
Yes, that's the one that's bleeding on the ground.
Okay, in that case, she's going to strike one of the ones that attacked her, and now that she's raging, adding some extra damage, and she's going all out and using her Polar Mastery feat. So she is going to use this ability, and that's a 22 with advantage with the flower.
Yep.
That's 10 damage.
Okay.
And then also, did that? I don't assume that killed it, right?
No.
Okay. So she's slashes it with the with her glaive that she's named Tooth, and then she swings around and hits it with the back end of the glaive, the blunt end, and does another 6 damage.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And is there another table in this kitchen that's not made of stone?
Yes, there is. The counters are all made out of wood because it's a luxury down here.
Okay, so all right, she's I think she's gonna try to make an acrobatics check to jump onto one of the other tables in order to get out of the threat range of these stonewalkers.
Roll me an acrobatics check.
I will do that. Acrobatics. Oh, well done.
One of them tries to make an attack of opportunity against you.
All right. Go ahead.
And fails spectacularly. As it slams its arm into the thing, its arm literally breaking and shattering off.
Okay.
As it has only one arm now left.
All right. So, since I have a polearm mastery, they will provoke an attack of opportunity from me when they enter my threatened squares. So I'm just noting that for the record. All right, and that is my turn.
Colton.
Yes. So, not knowing how the flower works, Colton's probably not going to eat that.
Yep.
He's going to try to take a stab at the one that just trying to petrify him.
Okay. That hits.
For 8 damage.
8 damage. Okay.
Is it still up?
The one that just tried to grab you? No. Well, yes, it's still up, but it's not down. Yeah, this is what I meant to say. It is still up.
Okay, gonna hit it with a tentacle of the deep then.
Okay, the tentacle slams into it, and it is still up. Okay.
And I think that's my turn.
Demeter.
Just reading something.
And I'll be right back really quickly. I need to.
Alright. When I'm gonna activate weapon mastery to do a -5 so I can get +10 damage. And I will smack the nearest thing near me, which I don't know which one that is, but Eliza probably knows.
It does. Gotta wait for her to come back.
Yep.
Yep.
And the dice said no, apparently.
Yeah, as best as I've analyzed from this thing, it's about roughly 15 AC.
Okay, I'm back. I just had to quickly take care of something really quickly.
Yeah, I tried to attack something with my Great Weapon Master, and it got an 11.
Yeah, that misses. And you don't really have anything that can be done for bonus action, do you?
What does this do?
Oh! Unfortunately, that would not really help.
Yeah, I assume so.
Stonewalkers are immune to fear.
Yeah, I guess that. Any of my friends in danger?
Hi. All of your friends?
Just the two that have
I'm doing pretty good.
Just the two that have been grabbed and have as well as two that have been hit.
Ah, damn it! My cast is a action, not a bonus action, so I can't pull them near me.
Yep.
Yeah,
So now it's Sachiko.
Fair enough. You can ignore the lizard. Just blandly saying that to the squirrel.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll target the one that Neko is currently bludgeoning.
Okay.
Because, yes, help the other person that's not like, do not help.
Okay. Let me roll. You see them be completely unaffected by it. You can't tell if it's because they passed, or if they are immune to it because of how little stone-faced they are.
Fair. And with my other action, I'll disengage. No, I can't. I'm not a fucking thief this time.
You're actually playing a character where you cannot disengage as a bonus action.
Yeah, that's strange for me.
Yes.
Do I have any other bonus actions other than telling Duder do specific thing?
You can.
I'm just trying to see what I have on my list of stuff. Because I'm still not quite used to everything yet.
Yeah. You're playing a new character and you're playing an original class. So yeah.
No, these are both full actions. And I'm out of actual spells, so...
You can use Astral Recovery, but you haven't really taken any damage.
Yeah.
I can change that.
That's my turn, I guess.
Yeah. Sidon, you're up.
Okay, then. Anyone who's been affected, eat the flowers. He says that as he puts it in his mouth.
Okay, as you bite down on the flower, you feel the tingling in your legs start to go away as you see the bits of white stone that were starting to encapsulate it, flake off and fall to the ground. You are now immune to their petrification for the next 24 hours.
Okay, then. And I'm going to do something that's probably going to cause me to ram my head into the ceiling if it's 15 feet above me.
It is.
The thing that grabbed me is going to feel 30 gallons of water blast against it as I use geyser against it.
Okay. Let me roll. Okay, as you blast down, you see the water just pour right into its face, pummeling it down.
And ow.
Where you are, there is a crossbeam for the doorway up there.
I'm staying on this.
Okay, you're holding on to that. Anything else with your turn?
Let's see. I'm assuming that eating the flower was either an action or a bonus action.
Item interaction, actually.
Oh. So, action, then. Then...
Actually, no. Item interactions are free actions.
Oh. Let's see. I used the geyser bonus action for the decanter.
So you have an action left.
I'm not stupid enough to use a gun indoors.
Yeah.
So let's see here. What do I have, even? Alright, I can't use that same action twice. That'd be actually kind of stupid and broken.
Fight with your claws, fellow Scaly.
I am 1'9". Actually, wait, what spells do I have? Wait, is Acid Splash it? Yes!
You're the first person Dimitri's ever been around who's not taller than him.
Simon will aim down at the creature that was trying to grab him and fire off a bubble and conjure in his hand a bubble of bubbling green liquid, drop it, and cast Acid Splash.
Okay! Go for it!
It has to make a dexterity saving throw or take 1d6 acid damage.
Okay, roll it.
Let's see. There's Acid Splash.
They fail.
They take 4 acid damage.
As you see the acid do far more damage than you thought it would.
Oh, well, that's really effective.
Peeling back the stone, revealing that this one also has some flesh still underneath.
That is currently covered in acid.
No,
well, shit.
I'm sure the acid dried up before it got to the meat people. Hopefully.
And as the acid splashes down on his face, you see the acid tear away at the mouth, and you hear something that sounds slightly familiar. The continuation of that scream that you had heard earlier.
Oh, no. That ain't good.
Well, break them free. Get them free.
With what? We don't have any more flowers! God damn it, not again. That is the end of my turn.
Darian, your turn.
Darian's gonna just look at the situation. More have appeared, right?
Yeah.
He's gonna say, We're fighting a nation, guys. We're fighting a goddamn nation. Can we be smart and run away, please?
No.
Seconded.
If more show up, we should run.
Is Necro's character still got a Stonewalker on him?
Yes, it's still holding onto his leg.
I'm gonna fire. It's not prone, is it?
No, it wouldn't count as prone.
Oh, also bonus action reload.
Okay.
Because I have to.
Yeah, you don't have the thing that allows you to reload as an item interaction yet.
19.
That hits?
Yeah. I decided not to be a complete mid-maxer.
That hits?
5,
5,
but also D6. I need to roll a D6.
Yep.
9 points of piercing damage.
Yep. Because that's the one that Necro hit twice for that much damage. That means... Okay, this one is barely hanging on. And as your bolt crosses across its hand, you see it go right through the thing with no blood inside, meaning that this one is completely transformed on the inside. Vixen, you're up.
Okay, so first, as a bonus action, I am going to shift. So, already I had a very like vaguely bestial kind of appearance, like doing? Foxy ears, a sort of like Vulpin kind of nose. Now, my face turns into more like a fox snout, more hair, fur covers my face and arms, and I look much more fox-like. I gain temporary hit points equal to my level plus my con mod, and my walking speed is increased by 10 feet for the next minute. Additionally, I can move up as a reaction. I can move up to 10 feet. If an enemy ends its turn within 5 feet of me, this movement does not provoke attacks of opportunity. but I did that just for the temporary hit points. So I get all of 2 points.
Yeah.
That's better than nothing. But I also get more walking speed. So I will stand up using half my movement. So still 25 movement. But I don't think I'm going to go anywhere. So right now there's how many of these stonewalkers?
There are 5 left in the room.
Okay, there's 5 left in the room.
Yes.
That's not counting the 2 that are like downed, correct?
That's not counting the 2 that are downed.
Okay. I do feel like we should run. So I say, I do think we should retreat immediately. And but to make that easier, there's still one that's on what was his name?
Colton, I believe, still has one.
Yes.
Literally gripping one.
Yeah, I'm going to just try to kick that one off with an unarmed strike. So I assume a 21 hits.
Yes.
Okay, and 8 bludgeoning damage.
That is... Okay, that is enough to knock the one off Colton.
And then I just say, with that, I do think we should take our leave. Like, glaring at Agamida. And that is my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I forgot to do the Atas attack, so let me do that really quickly.
Mm-hmm.
The squirrel is going to attack the one that's still covered in water. With a nat 20.
Go, squirrel friend.
When the squirrel is doing better than you.
And the squirrel deals 14 damage.
What the fuck is the squirrel?
Damn.
What the fuck?
The fuck?
Giga
Squirrel savage on books.
Deals a D4, but it rolled double 4s.
Did Sachiko
Nice.
summon a diamond squirrel?
Wait, what?
I summoned a lesser god.
Well, you said 16, right?
14. Plus, it's covered in water and it deals lightning damage, Necro.
Oh. But it's also made of stone.
Wouldn't that damage everyone that's covered in water?
Technically, it attacked the one that no one was near because the kobold shot water at it, went to the ceiling.
But wouldn't the water be in contact with each other?
Safe because of distance.
It wouldn't have had enough time to flow out to everyone yet.
But what about the person who ejected the water?
They're up on the ceiling.
Yeah, it's on the ceiling.
Help! Help! I do not like heights. But I also do not like the floor at the moment.
Go, lightning squirrel.
I think
One second.
I think we can actually pull this off. If
That one is
I think more and more. I think there's an infinite amount of them.
Same.
well,
There's an infinite amount of them. That crack wouldn't be just in here.
well, we'll see if any more show up this turn. If more show up, Demetrius always said that's when we should run.
as it is now. Are you doing anything else on your turn, Vixen?
Oh, nope. That was it. That was the
Okay.
end of my turn.
So it's their turn. And you see two more start to cells out of the.
You cut out there, Eliza.
And you see two more start to dig themselves out of the ground. Did you hear me?
Yes. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
2 more dig themselves out of the ground.
More prey.
As the ones on Agamida attack her.
But they have to move closer.
Yes, they move closer to attack you, so you get an opportunity attack on one of them.
Yes, I will get an opportunity attack, and I will use that one. So I can do 5 slashing if advantage still works, right?
It still works, so that advantage hits. That's 5 damage.
Yes. Come for me.
Okay. And they attack you. Does a 17 and a 16 hit?
Nope.
Okay.
Natural armor.
Yep. So none of them hit you. Let's see. One more comes up. The two that are coming out of the ground. One comes out of the ground near Sachiko and grabs onto her leg. So, Alan, I'm going to need you to roll a con save.
So, me being all stealthy does not help.
No, it did. Except I rolled to see which one they would come near, and I got you. I even rolled with giving you a thing where if I rolled you first, I would roll again.
I'm not worried. Con's one of my strong stats.
Yeah, I know. And the other one comes up next to Colton.
I was about to say, thankfully, I can't be down there.
They seem to like coming up next to you, Necro.
As you said before, what else is new?
Necro.
And they make 2 attacks against Necro.
Yeah,
Do a 7 or 13 hit you?
No.
Okay.
Also, can I say, for hugging cause it does.
And then there's still one left, and that one is going to attack Vixen. Does a 13 hit you?
Nope.
Okay, none of them made an attack. Everyone made an effective attack.
How many?
Agamida, it's your turn.
All right. How many of them are within a 10-foot radius of where I'm standing?
3.
3 of them. Can I get into a position where more of them are in a 10-foot radius without an attack of opportunity?
You could, but it would also put Vixen into that attack range.
All right. I'll stick with the 3. And I will use my Arc Striker ability.
Yes. I figured that's what you were aiming for, which is why I wanted to give you that heads up.
Exactly. So that is an action, right?
Yep. That is an action.
Okay. Then I'm going to use my my glaive on all 3 of them.
Okay, that's a 16, a 15, and a net 20. So they all hit.
So they all hit. That's 6, 8, and then the last one is a crit, which does extra.
Yeah, so that's
I think the first one
hold on. This one, the 6 I need to re-roll because I do have great weapon fighting.
Yeah.
So I can do.
That was 19 versus 16.
Okay.
Okay, the one that you got the crit on is down, but the other 2 are still up.
All right. And then she's going. Are any of them? Do any of them have like fleshy bits exposed?
Yes, one of them does.
Okay. She is going to use her bonus action to use Hungry Jaws and bite that one for with my bite attack, and that is going to be another 6 piercing damage.
Okay. That one falls to the ground.
All right, and she gains 3 temporary hit points.
I don't know whether or not we discussed it.
Yeah, and she's she rears back, and she's got a smear of blood all over her face, all over like pitch black face, and she like her eyes are wild, and she is completely consumed by her bloodlust at the moment. So good luck.
You might have to try to knock Gami down to get her to escape.
Yes, I think that's going to be the next course of action.
Colton, your turn.
Look, I'm being attacked.
You have 2 of them on you.
Yep. I'm. Yeah.
One of them is nearly dead. One of them is nearly dead. The other one is still on that injured because it just came up.
Okay, go for the one that's nearly dead first.
That's
cool.
it.
Wait, all right. Yeah, flanking.
Yeah.
10 damage. Flower.
Okay, that one is gone.
Yeah.
Also, remember, if you want to stop your petrification on you, you have to eat the flower.
Yeah. Is that a free action or?
It's a free action.
Okay, yeah, Golga's gonna eat the flower.
Yeah, as you see the white stone that had crept up most of your leg just starts flaking off.
Mm-hmm.
Also, part of your pants are now destroyed.
Yeah, that's annoying. Good thing I wasn't wearing shoes. Good thing I wasn't wearing any shoes.
Who has the flowers left?
That is I do as well.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
I do.
Everyone else except me and Colton.
But yeah, then technical the deep hits the other one.
And that is for a simple 4 damage.
Is that advantage as well?
That is a 10-foot reach. I don't know. Blyson?
What?
The deep. Is that also an advantage, or is it? So is it basically? Is it 4 damage or 5 damage? 9 damage. That's the other one.
I'm going to rule that as an advantage.
Okay. The tentacle just erupts out of the ceiling, swings down, and just whacks it across the side.
And remember, with advantage, and with crit rolls, you roll the attack with advantage. The attack damage with advantage.
Although it doesn't have sneak attack with the dagger attack.
That's just 9.
So, yeah. So that's
9. Yeah.
So that one takes 9 damage to it.
All right, and here's it for now.
Demeter.
How many are left?
Let's see. 4 left.
Aye. The one closest to Demia.
Okay. That misses.
I'm not allowed to hit. Even if I did my normal +7, I probably would still miss.
What do you think my luck?
Like I said, you missed, so unfortunately. And there's nothing really else you can do as a bonus action right now.
Nope.
So, Sachiko, you're up on deck. Your turn. Now, Alan?
I have a curious question.
Yes.
Would these things count as being earthen or soil-like?
They are made of stone.
I have a very stupid thing I want to try.
Oh, no. I can already tell what it is.
I think I know.
I always have something crazy as an idea. I'm just gonna grow some flowers off the thing clutching my leg.
Okay, as you have flowers erupt on the one that's clutching your leg, you see as the flowers that are on it start to cause the stones on it to fall apart, and there's a person that even the ground around it, where it was embedded in the ground, breaks away, and you see there's a person in a hole in the ground.
I'll just bend down, pluck the flowers off of the dude, and go, got more flowers. Leaving now. Are there any more dudes near me at this stage?
Yes, there's one that's between you, that's near you and Darian. It's also on top of Colton as well. It's the one that Colton just hit with a tentacle.
Fair. Can I move closer to Colton while not proccing opportunity attacks?
Yes.
I'll do that. Just sort of saunter over towards him as stealthily as I can, so I don't attract further attention to myself. And just sort of hold a flower out to him, just in case.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Sidon, it's your turn. As you saw, Sachiko literally caused one of them to turn back to normal just by causing flowers to grow on them.
I feel like I'm not doing, causing as much, causing more havoc than I should be. As he's hanging from the frame of the door.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any stone creatures within 5 feet of each other?
Yes, the two of the ones that are the two ones that are still near Agamida.
Ah, perfect. They both need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
As I cast Acid Splash again.
They both fail.
They both take, I'm assuming they have vulnerability, so for their instance, 12.
Yep. And those had already taken quite a bit of damage from Agamida, so let me put that in. Oh, they're barely up.
Oh, God damn it. Well, you'll at least get the killing blow.
Mm-hmm.
As I'm staying up here.
Stop helping me!
Oh, man.
Darian, it's your turn.
These are my kills.
They're still up, aren't they?
Yes.
Exactly.
I wish I had blunt bolts. Can I? Is there any stones nearby?
Yes.
Can I get a stone, load it into my heavy crossbow, and shoot? Is it Akira?
Agamida?
Yeah, which is currently the reason why we're here.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, shooting her in the back. Just shoot her to knock her out.
Okay.
Oh, God damn it. I even weakened them for her.
Roll me an attack.
Mm. 21.
Nice.
Sorry, 23. Sorry. 23.
Does 23 hit Agamida?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so this is heavy crossbow damage.
Yep.
Bludgeon.
Is anyone within 5 feet of her?
I think Vixen is close.
Yeah.
Within 5 feet?
Not within 5 feet.
Is anyone within 5 feet of her?
Just the enemies.
Yeah, just the enemies.
Question, GM.
Yeah.
Because the enemies are attacking Akira, and because I'm attacking Akira, does that trigger does that count as a ally being next to my enemy?
I'm going to rule that as no. The enemy of your enemy does not equal friend.
Hold on.
You're not getting a natural 20.
There's no reason that I have advantage.
So you're not getting a sneak attack on this.
No. 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
So I don't think heavy crossbows apply for sneak attack.
No, because it's range.
Yeah.
You can get sneak with range. You can't get sneak with heavy items.
No. You can get... No, there's nothing that says you can't do it with heavy items.
Yep. So, Agamida takes this blow.
It's an issue. It's an issue if your melee weapon is a heavy weapon. You have to have a finesse melee weapon.
Yes. And that is half damage because Agamida is raging.
All right, yes.
Someone knock out the idiot!
She'll take care of things.
Vixen, it's your turn.
How many more of these things are up? The stone walkers?
There are still 4 currently up, and there's been more coming every single 6 seconds.
Okay. I hate this so much. And Agamida is on top of the table, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I will hop onto the table right next to her. Agamida is going to have to give me an opposed grapple check.
Okay.
Roll your opposed grapple checks.
Yeah, I'm going to try and grapple her to get her the F out of here.
Or athletics, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Well, it's acrobatics.
Either way, Agamida fails, I think.
I grab you, by your wrist, like whichever arm you're using to hold like the upper part of your glaive. I grab you, squeeze tightly, and tell you, "You've had your fun. We are leaving now."
And then Agamida's not happy about this, and she just yells, "Felix, finish them off!" And Felix, I think, is terrified by all of this fighting, and is just kind of clinging to her, and Agamida just roars in anger.
Yeah. So how much of my movement did I need to use to get up onto the table?
I would say about 10 feet. 10 feet of movement.
10 feet? Great. So I still have 40 feet of movement because I'm still shifted. So I'm going to I'll just say to everyone, okay, we're leaving now. And I, with still like hanging on to Agamida, I move as far as I can. I can get with 40 feet of movement to get us out, like on our way out of the building.
Yep. So are you going to go direction you are through the halls, or are you going to go through the dining hall? By the way, dining hall's faster. Sachiko would know that.
I would go through the dining hall because that's a faster way to get out, right?
The faster way to get out of this area and into the main hall of the building.
Right, and that's the fastest way to get to the exit, right?
Yes. I mean, it's not the safest way, but it is the fastest way. It's the most, because it's more open. More open doesn't always
we're just gonna leg it.
Yeah.
Yeah, at this point, we're running. These things know we're here. We're just running. So, yeah.
No! Where are you taking me?
Away.
Okay. I'm going to say then, since you are legging it, I'm going to basically say, give Gamino one last turn to try and to take one swing before you're dragged away. So you can at least try and get a kill on those last two.
Okay, I can do that.
Because I figured Gamino would want that.
Yes, I'll try to get one more swing with my glaive. Oh, that's an advantage.
Yep. So that hits them. And you
Uh-huh.
manage to knock two more of them down as you're dragged away by Vixen and the others: Colton, Demeter, Sachiko, Darian, Sidon.
I'll be falling on someone to use them as a getaway vehicle.
You fall on top of Colton. As you all start running towards the exit.
Demir would hold his hands out so you can land in his arms instead of Cohen to make it easier.
Yep, fair enough.
Take it.
You're all running towards the exit.
Colton,
as we exit.
Colton has a strength of 10.
Yeah, Dorian just walks up with his 16 strength, takes it instead, and just starts huffing it.
As you all start running towards the exit.
Move as cautiously as possible.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
No point attracting them to wherever we run to.
If I'm being honest, Dorian is. I'm happy to roll athletics for this. Is going to action dash, bonus action dash, and then I am happy to roll athletics for sprinting.
Yep. I'm going to roll this as. I want everyone to make me at least one athletics or acrobatics check.
The worst stats on my character.
Also, is
what the fuck?
Is the barbarian still
Which one?
the lizard folk person?
I'm worse than you, mate.
Agamida?
Agamida is still raging and moaning.
Yeah, Ogamida's still raging until she's unable to. But Vixen is pulling her away.
Which basically means after 6 seconds, the rage will end, because if you attack anything within 6 seconds, you stop raging.
Yeah.
Nat 20!
Yeah, congratulations for being the only person to roll above a 10.
I'm sorry, Dorian. Dorian knows what's going to happen to this city. So he's just like, nope, running. Don't care about these people anymore. If I see them again, I'll say sorry. I'm just running away.
Dorian, you're the first person to make it outside. And you look across the bridge from the Justice Quarter into the Merchant Quarter. And you see the town in chaos. And that is where we will end today's session.
Also, how am I getting...
Before we end, what's my bad stuff? I rolled a nat 1 here.
I'm sorry, how am I doing better than a barbarian here? Like, seriously, so... Plus... I have a +2 to acrobatics and get a 12.
For those who are watching, I hope you enjoyed today's session, and we hope to see you all in 2 weeks when we return to the World of Aeraus.
Goodbye. Happy birthday.